Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Don't Make Us Bored, Corndan and Brosentia's variety show. I'm Brossentia, chilling here in my chair, just listening to some Caveman Games music, and Corndan, who... Have you been up to anything exciting, Corndan?
I mean, I've been playing pinball.
Yeah.
I don't do anything exciting. That's what works for. No, actually, I've been playing Monkey Island.
Oh my gosh, I forgot I need to jump back into that again for like the third or fourth time. Yeah.
Monkey Island's so good.
It's really good. Like,
it's really good. I beat it already. I haven't done all the achievements and everything. It's a game I definitely want to go back and do because it's just so good.
It is really good, what I've played. Furthermore, what I would say is that it's a lot closer to the humor style of Monkey Island 1 and 2 than any of the others were.
It was written by the guy who did Monkey Island 1 and 2.
Yeah. Which, honestly, I feel like Monkey Island 3 in the entire series is one of the most beloved, and I fully understand, but I actually really appreciate the return to some of the more subdued types of humor.
I mean, don't let Author Blues catch you saying that. You hear that, Author Blues?
Author Blues, I love Monkey Island 3. It's so good. Like, I just feel like it's a very different type of humor, but one that works nonetheless. Hey,
Author Blues, what he's saying is he doesn't like it. It's not the best.
Author Blues, if you come here and start a fight, I'm gonna kick your butt.
I mean, I'm gonna start a fight between you and Author Blues.
Oh,
right?
Right,
that quick match isn't gonna be between Auth and Gilder. It's gonna be between Auth and you, and Gilder's just gonna be playing in your stead.
Yeah, for those who are here and don't know, on Friday night, we are going to be having Grudge Match over on the GDQ Twitch channel. That's twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick. The first match between Author Blues and Gilder Sneeze, and the second match between NPC Lives and Alpha 5. Like, absolute
that second Grudge should better be about puzzles.
They have mentioned puzzles already in the discussions. Don't worry about it.
As they should.
Oh, yeah. With that said, I am very excited. You know, tonight, Don't Make Us Bored. Tomorrow, we've got Cusa Grande. Friday, we've got the Hotfix Grudge match. For those who don't know, by the way, GDQ gives a 6-week trial period with any of their new shows, and then they make the decision about whether or not I get to continue doing it. So this is the 6th, and then we'll have the judge come in with the gavel, and he's either gonna whack me or whack somebody from GDQ. I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know how trials work. I've never actually been involved in one.
I mean, play Phoenix Wright. It'll tell you how trials go.
I've played a little bit of that. I'm pretty sure that is a little bit exaggerated. Oh, wait. We have robdraven. Hello there, robdraven. How you doing?
I'm doing. Been an up and down day today.
Uh-oh, why?
I think it's just because I stayed up too late last night and got a sinus infection, so...
I know.
I mean, that'll do it.
Yeah.
It's that time of year that goes around, though. Like, one of my coworkers, man, I feel for her. She got COVID recently.
Oof.
Right, and as that came down, and everything was fine, then she also got a sinus infection right after.
Oh no.
Double oof.
I am a little bit concerned. The person who is coming and visiting us a little over a week ago tested positive for COVID, and like now that like all the vaccines and stuff are out, they've like lowered the amount of time that you should wait before interacting with other people. But I'm still concerned.
Oh yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah.
Like,
so.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I get sick, I'm blaming them, and I'm blaming Justin for I don't know what. It's
No, it's
Justin's,
funny.
Justin's friend.
Oh, it's funny because I actually took Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off this week because my friends got married last weekend, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take it off in the event I get sick, and then I get sick Monday night into today.
Oh, so basically you took the right amount of time off.
Yeah, I'll
Whoa.
recover tomorrow, and then
Well, good job. I'm proud of you for like having the foresight to do that.
well, it didn't hurt that World of Warcraft: Wrath of the Lich King came out as well. So
Hasn't
The
that been out for
re-release.
like a decade? Oh, the re-release. Okay.
yeah, they just reopened what they call Classic. So it's basically
Yeah.
a fresh old school server.
Well, we'll give Classic another couple years. It'll be caught up exactly to where
Oh, that's
normal
what's
WoW
gonna
is.
be.
It'll be fine.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, feel free. I have your game up here, by the way. Vinyl Goddesses from Mars.
From Mars.
Yep. Vinyl Goddess from Mars.
Or is it multiple goddesses? Ooh,
Just one.
It is a little blurry.
Yeah, it is. Give me a moment. I'm gonna adjust my stream settings.
Okay, no worries.
Let's stop the stream.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Redo it.
All right, no worries. Good to see everybody in chat, by the way, and thank you so much for coming and watching. Oh, there she is. She's got a dagger and
Yep.
a plant.
Yep.
I assume that this is just going to be essentially late 80s, early 90s type of sexiness where they're like, we can't actually show you anything, but here's as close as we're going to get.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, this we'll get into the game a little bit, but this is mid '90s, and they were really they were looking for the next big thing. And so, well, you know, if everybody's ready, we can start out a little bit with the story.
Yeah, sure.
You get a kick out of this. So the story. So we're in the year 200 billion.
Okay. In the year 200 billion. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yep. A small ship races across the galaxy, taking the vital goddess from Mars to the esteemed intergalactic B-movie convention. So that kind of fits perfectly with this channel. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
So
I love that.
Yeah. Yep. In mid-transit, a meteor shower strikes without warning, and the ship is engulfed in a sea of rocks and debris. Badly damaged by the cosmic storm, the ship careens off course. Desperately, the vital goddess twists knobs and pulls levers to regain control. The best she can hope for is to eject and to let the ship crash land on the strange planet below. It's up to you to help the lovely goddess find and repair her ship and collect all of her belongings before it's too late to reach the convention. Good luck, space cadets.
I've got a few comments about this. First, if it's the year 200 billion, I hope they would have had a way to deal with meteor showers. Like, seriously. You've been in
Yeah.
space for how long? Like,
Like 2 years.
999.799, like a long time.
Like 2 years. It's fine.
They've been in. Okay, so in the year 199,999,000,000, whatever. Fine, they've only been in space for 2 years. Vital Goddess from Mars.
Yes. They even have order information if you really wanted to go see it. Oh yes, really quick, the credits. Oh, I hit it too fast. The credits is on this screen. So you see everything you see, the artwork, animation, everything was one guy. Programming, design was one
Sure.
guy. Good
Cool.
old low budget. So yeah. No,
I mean, that's fine. If it's a lot of games back in the day were only one person.
Yep.
Well, I think that we are ready to begin whenever you are, so...
Yeah. Go ahead and start.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and start. This is actually 3 episodes. We'll go ahead and just play the first one since that's the one I'm used to. I haven't played the others too much. I enjoy them. I just don't play them as often. So we'll start on easy because get a shot to at least try to beat the game.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and start here in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so...
Oh, baby.
Yep, so we have a world map. And yes, this is just a platformer. Your standard platformer.
It's very important to have part of the HUD be a butt and part of the HUD be a very distressed face.
Yeah.
The funny part is that face doesn't change regardless of your health.
Are you serious? Oh, what about the butt?
Serious. The butt changes depending on the weapon you get.
Oh, okay.
So right now she is wielding a dagger, and like you will see different daggers throughout the whole thing. But getting back kind of the origin of this game, basically this game was originally proposed to be a Jill of the Jungle game.
Okay. I can sort of see that, yeah.
And then when it was rejected, they just released it.
This is almost better than Jill of the Jungle, though.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
This is definitely Jill of the Jungle at home. I've played this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also like to call this fan service the game because, I mean, I joke around. Like, she's very slippery. I'm hitting back and forth and just... But, like, there's a lot. I mean, this is her outfit the whole game, obviously. They're not going to show any...
Well, hello, she's a vinyl goddess. Of course, they're going to put her in vinyl.
Yeah, if you get rid of the vinyl, what is left?
She's just a goddess at that point.
I mean, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, one thing about those spikes is, unlike other damage where you have iframes, the spikes are basically almost, like, I won't say frame, but, like, they'd ignore iframes.
There we go, through level 1.
And so, this world map is almost meaningless.
It kind of makes me think of Commander Keen.
Yeah.
This game, I mean, a good way of describing this game is it's VGA Commander Keen with fan service.
Yeah, that actually is a really, really good way of describing it.
This almost, like, I think I might rather play this than Commander Keen, though. I'm not going to be, like, I'm not
Commander
lying.
Keen plays better.
It probably does. I've beaten Commander Keen 1. I still need to play the others. I'm not really the biggest fan of 1, but then again, it was really the first good platformer that established a lot of conventions for the DOS. Yeah.
But yeah, I did, and this one, I mean, for what it is, like, it's actually a pretty good platformer for what it is. Like, the game itself, even on hard, like, where the difficulty is actually not in, like, the drops or anything. Like, every item you see on the screen is going to be in the same spot, regardless of difficulty. But, like, the enemies are going to have more hit points, so it takes more hits to kill them.
Gotcha.
You don't take more damage. It just takes longer for you to kill them.
Everything's just a sponge.
Yeah, and like, as you can see, the easiest way to just go through is just to tank everything. It is a little the game itself, you could call it a collectathon if you want to, because your goal really is to get this, but really the orbs you get at the end of the levels and stuff, all they are points. There's nothing special when you beat the game.
Okay, gotcha. I would still say that it qualifies as a collectathon unless you're, like, trying to do a speed run, in which case it's more of a standard
it's as much a
collectathon
as Mario is.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Right, Super Mario, and so no, it's not a collectathon at all. Even though it lays itself out like it should be, it's not.
Yeah, well, again, just like Commander Keen 1, there are tons of items for you to get, but you really don't need to get any.
And of course,
you need to get exactly 4 in Commander Keen 1.
And of course, when my friends is sending stuff to my group, I'm gonna quickly.
I'm not hearing anything, but if it bothers you, feel free to do that.
Well, yeah, I'm just turning off the notifications for now. I'll turn them back on later.
People are asking if Mars will exist in 200 billion years. They know Earth won't? How do you know Earth won't? What if we manage to build some engines and, like, we turn Earth into a giant spaceship?
So, yeah. No, so now we have a new weapon. Explosives.
Ah, yeah. What is that picture at the bottom left? Oh, is that fire?
That's the explosive. Yeah.
That's the explosives.
Okay, it's the same color as people's flesh, so I was really trying to figure out what was going on there, and none of the conclusions were going to end up being good, so I'm glad it's just an explosion.
Yes, it's just explosions. There's nothing... Like I said, what you see on the screen as far as, like, her scantily clad self, that's as close to lewd as you get in this game.
Bro, I mean, the only way those explosives would be a problem is if they were tainted.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, you got a health jug.
Yep. So yeah, health. So there are two kinds of health gains. You got the health pot that just gives you 1, and then you have the health jug that refills you to full. That's it.
Apparently the worst thing about this game, per reviewers, is the ending. Other than that, like, for the time that this came out, it seems like it did pretty good. It was 1995, so there was a little bit more sophistication. But still, that's pretty telling that people would praise a lot of this game, and it's just that the ending is text only and kind of boring.
Yeah. And that's kind of the way they did it here, is because, I mean, obviously, they didn't have much of a budget, so it's not like they would have been able to...
They spent all their budget on vinyl.
Yeah. Yeah, because actually the funny part is if you, in the Order Now screen, they actually, one of the selling points is, it's like, oh, buy the whole game, and you'll even get a color picture of the real vinyl goddess.
Do we need a real picture? I like the fake one better.
I mean, there's
a real woman who posed for it.
Oh.
Yeah, she's on the title.
Yeah, the one that you see on the title screen, she actually posed for it.
My guess is it's like the programmer's girlfriend or something.
Well, it probably is. Yep, most of the people who worked on this game really only worked on 1 or 2 games. Like, for that, this is pretty impressive. You know, having just 2 or 3 people who worked on 2 or 3 games total, this likely being their first. Yeah, seriously, very impressive job.
And so now you see what happens when you die. You die, you moan, and then you respawn either at the beginning of the level or at that OK sign, which is the checkpoint. There's generally only 1 checkpoint per level.
Yeah, the company that published this only published a handful of other games or made other games, Radix being the really big other one that's in a lot of their repertoires. I'm not really familiar with Radix, but Radix was, I believe, the name of the founder of Speed Demos Archive, which was essentially the first place for speedrunning on the internet, so I feel like we've got a little bit of a connection, possibly.
So one thing we haven't talked about here is you don't have infinite weapon usage.
No, you don't.
That green bar is all of your weapons, right? And that goes down the more you use your weapon. However, we don't really have to talk about it much because there's always like weapon pickups available.
Yeah, how about extra lives, though?
There's no life system. It is infinite lives.
What? It's 1995 and you have infinite lives? What kind of miracle is this?
Yeah, they don't like do anything. Oh, one little trick I found is if you hold up and down at the same time, she just kind of slides up and down. I find it funny because it's like,
that's
seriously.
Pretty good. It's an animation cancel. It's great.
Yeah. But yeah, as you can see, I've now changed my weapon. I'm now wielding ninja stars.
I mean, if you're wearing vinyl and throwing ninja stars, you're pretty much the coolest person ever. Makes you Electra?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess I can see that, yeah.
You don't even know who I'm talking about, do you?
I know the name. She's an electrical lady. All you
No,
want.
she's a
Did I
ninja
Okay.
who wears basically vinyl, right, in the comics.
Oh, all you had to do is say comics, and of course I don't know her.
She's in the Daredevil comics.
I'm sorry, like, all I know about Daredevil is the one movie that really wasn't very good. They didn't even dare him to do anything. So, I see that we've got blue cherries. Are those Martian cherries?
I don't really know. There's all sorts of like weird fruits and veggies. I mean, you got grapefruits over here.
I mean, this is 200 billion AD, so I mean, I
This is a strange
imagine.
planet.
You know, I mean, George Carlin always wants to know where the blue food is. I think we found it.
Yeah. I mean, eventually, food, it makes sense for some foods to start becoming blue in order to blend in with the sky, right?
No, I don't think that's how it works.
If they're trying to survive and not get eaten.
I don't think that's how it works. Right? You would, if that were the case, you'd expect more food to be brown so that birds don't eat it.
Have you seen? Oh, geez, I was about to offend an entire country. Wouldn't be the first time. Have you seen British cooking?
It wouldn't be even like the first time today.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Have I seen British cooking? Sure, I've watched the Great British Bake Off.
Okay, that's baking. Never mind. Okay.
So yeah, so if you've noticed, as I've gone on, we now have they're now introducing like keys where you need to have a certain color key to get through a door before you can continue on with the level. You have to kind of go through a roundabout way to pick up the key.
By the way, we did have shepherd's pie a little while ago.
Shepherd's pie is delicious.
It's amazing. It is very brown, but it's amazing.
And you know why it's brown? Because it's trying to hide from all the birds who want to eat it.
Yeah, exactly. All the shepherd's pies just growing out there in the undergrowth. Now, a lot of the fruit that we have is actually very brightly colored. It's most likely so the animals can see it and then eat it, and then they'll poop out the seeds elsewhere, and bam, another plant. It's actually a very good symbiotic way for plants to be spread. Animals benefit from the fruit, and the plants benefit from the poop.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, with that said, you are currently in a pretty scary level. There are lots of spikes and not very different from the other levels so far.
No, to be honest with you, they're like what you see in these levels is pretty. I mean, it's the same concept throughout. They don't even introduce like some of the other mechanics until the next game.
Gotcha.
Like the next episode. Like they do have like hand ladders, like monkey bars.
Okay.
And stuff that they show. But the monsters change. I think the fruits change some.
So
obviously, yeah.
I do wonder, with a lot of episodic releases back in the 90s, usually they would release, like, the first episode is shareware, and then the rest of the episodes is you pay for the game. Was that the case with this game as well?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's actually how I was introduced to it, is by the shareware version of this game.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, if you grew up in the 90s and played DOS games, you played a lot of shareware, and there's a lot of shareware that was pretty decent.
Yeah, there was. There was a lot of shareware. It was pretty good.
And this, I would definitely put on the list of games that would almost make me consider asking my father to buy the full game, but then, you know, she's all, you see her butt a lot, so I don't know. Maybe I won't ask.
Yeah, you like butts?
I couldn't admit to like, I'm actually pretty butt neutral. I gotta be honest, like, they're fine. I don't love them. I don't hate them. A nice butt is a nice butt. But it's not like I'm going out of my way to be like, okay, I haven't had my quantity of butts for the day. I need to go find some more butts. Nah, it's like, I don't know.
No butt quota.
Oh,
that's probably a good thing.
Yeah. I very rarely even notice a good butt unless somebody points it out to me, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go ahead and appreciate that butt. Yeah, good point. Of course, this game, considering how front and center the butt was in the stage 1, it was impossible to avoid.
Yeah, again, like we've said, this is definitely a lot of fan service. Just they really wanted to drive home her looks.
Yeah, what's weird is that, like, in the 90s with this coming out, it's definitely fan service for the dudes. If this came out today, it might not be. I don't know.
If this came out today with the way they kind of got it set up, you might get a lot of people screaming "Me too."
Yeah.
Because this is just like, I won't say it's offensive because it's not really offensive. It's just, oh, another game with scantily clad women. And people would just kind of get grumpy.
Because she's powerful, she's strong, she murders everything. You can be sexy and strong.
That is true.
Honestly, I want more sexy, strong people in the world. Like, honestly, though, if this came out today, it would probably be viewed as a parody game, so if it weren't a parody game, it might get a little bit of flack.
Well, this actually was a parody game even then. Because, like I said, this was supposed to be Jill of the Jungle. And, like, a Jill of the Jungle game, and when it got rejected, they put it out anyway.
Apparently, there's a great deal of humor in the game. We haven't really been reading too much of the text, but, you know, she was on a spaceship to a convention about B movies and got stuck, and so we have to help. You know, she's trying to get through this planet before the convention starts. That's the whole plot. You're right.
Yeah,
this kind of is a parody game then.
Oh, 100%.
What? In that case, this game's great. I'm gonna go ahead and give it like 10 extra points. Yeah.
It's got a lot of points in this game too. Like this is truly an arcade. Like the way they set this up and stuff. It's like arcade scoring. The scores are meaningless.
Ah, yeah.
Like,
I do find it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't think I had anything interesting to say. You're right. Like because there are no extra lives, the score really doesn't matter. I presume if you die, do you lose points at all?
No.
No? So you can technically just rack up infinite points.
If you want.
Not really. You're limited to what's in the level, like the orbs that you get.
Yeah.
That are on the bottom. They're worth points at the end of a level. The monsters don't give you points.
Okay.
Or at least not much. If I don't notice my point score going up when they die. And there are limited other collectibles. Like once you collect in a level, it's collected.
Okay.
You can die all you want, and it's not going to respawn.
It won't show back up. Interesting. Huh.
So yes, now Vinyl is throwing fireballs.
So these oranges, they don't respawn if you die?
Nope. Like if I collect them, I gain the 250 points per.
Oh! Yeah, you're right. You don't even get kicked out to the world map. You just go back to where your last checkpoint was if you had a checkpoint.
Exactly. Yeah.
I get it. I understand now. Okay.
Yeah, one actually nice thing about these fireballs is when you collect them up to 3, you notice I'm now shooting in 3 directions instead of 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Those true with the daggers too.
I think the daggers were 2 directions.
I thought it was always just 2 daggers at once.
It still is a split.
Yeah, one goes high, one goes low. It kind of alternates. I play around, like when I'm playing this game, I get like this eyeball enemy is like creepy. Like way creepy, because like he's like he when he sees you, he speeds up and charges you, and his eye gets really big. Like it looks, at least it looks to me, it's like to me it's like
what is it with putting eyeballs as enemies? That doesn't even make sense. Eyeballs are the weak spot.
Unless they're a beef jerky eyeball.
I mean, okay, that's the Demon Rush. That's a different game. And actually, yeah, those will destroy you. But again, why even put an eyeball in the Demon Rush as an enemy? Like, there's so many different body parts you can put as enemies that are stronger.
Because the strength doesn't come from the eyeball part, it comes from the beef jerky part.
Oh my gosh. But if it's been jerked, the muscle has lost really much ability to do anything.
Well, yeah, that's how it makes its armor. But so now you need something to drive it around, which means you need an eyeball.
Oh, okay, thank you. I'm finally learning about the technicalities of how to drive eyeballs in the Demon Rush. And then those eyeballs are on spikes. Actually, I guess that sort of makes sense to have eyeballs on, like, a mechanical port. It's just... Is the flame contraption located inside the pupil as well? Did they remove, like, the eyeball lens and it's just, like, detecting movement from your character, from the Vinyl Goddess?
No, it's just, hey, look, hey, look, I'm an eyeball.
This is science fiction. You have to explain this. Well, okay, not if it's like
no, this game is not going to explain anything. They're not going to tell you why there's this stuff here. They just call it, oh, it's just a creepy alien world.
That's all you need to know.
Probably for the best.
As you can see, he's kind of like those eye creatures are kind of like the Mets from Mega Man, where they don't depending on like when they go down, sometimes they don't like to go back up.
Yeah. At least they're not like the New York Mets.
Well,
who never come.
That's how you've used the New York Mets.
I know nothing about the Mets other than, hey, we're the Mets. They've got a song. They've got a...
And of course,
the bone!
Oh yes, and as you can see, everything you see here is basically on one screen. It's like all one screen. I took, like, when it takes me back, it's not like fading out and fading in or anything.
I like it. I mean, it's really practical for a DOS game. Considering that compared to consoles, DOS usually had to load and discs weren't exactly fast at the time. Having everything loaded on one screen means that all you have to do is warp the character over and then fade out, fade into the new location, and bam, literally nothing loaded.
Yeah, and the nice thing about this is that, like, this is just like a lot of your other DOS games, where it came on like a 3.5 inch floppy, and you just install the whole game as it is.
Yeah.
So you just boot it up, and like you notice there's no load screens, which is really nice, or at least not much of a load.
Yeah, just a load at the beginning, not a very long load. And yeah, that's. It's really amazing, like the little loopholes that developers had to go through in order to make games back in the 90s. And with these developers being like really new, it's amazing to me that Epic didn't pick this game up and publish it. They're like, no, we're not going to make another Jill of the Jungle. This isn't good enough. We're going to make Jazz Jackrabbit, which is fantastic.
I mean, Jazz Jackrabbit, I think, you know, if I had to say you could only make one game and it's Jill of the Jungle or Jazz Jackrabbit was the right choice.
Yeah, for sure. But that's if they only had to make one game. They could have published two. But then again, welcome to executive decisions. It's higher than our pay grades, which is we don't work for the company. So if they had to go with one, they made the right choice. This is still really good, though.
Yeah, that was actually the end of the game. That was it. That was the last level.
What?
Basically what happens at the end of that level, or at the end of that, it actually just says, hey, you found your ship. Because basically the first episode is you finding your ship. And you get back to your ship and it says, oh, well, you just found out you collected a lot of your parts, but you found out you're missing 2 important pieces for your ship.
Okay.
And so now that's where the other 2 episodes come in. The first episode, episode 2, you've got to go in and you're basically finding her next, you're finding the 2 pieces of her ship that are missing. And then the episode 3 is getting back to the ship the final time.
Gotcha.
You escape. Yeah,
technically you do have more than half an hour left if you are wanting to jump into episode 2.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys aren't bored,
sure,
then
yeah,
you can jump in.
You told us it was an hour. Let's
Yeah. Well, then I will go ahead and just jump in.
Yeah.
Well, so keep in mind, I actually don't know these levels at all. So, or at least not much.
We're going to be discovering them right along with you, and maybe we'll find out what some of the new mechanics are for this. Someone's asking when this came out. It came out in 1995.
I'll just die here. So yay! Yay for pits.
That's a little bit of a pain.
It's the pits.
I mean, literally, you die in them.
Yeah. The nice thing is that you don't have to worry about like if you die. That's why I'm really glad that they made the spikes like no iframes.
Yeah.
Is because if you're dumb enough to jump in there, you can just die really, really fast and then go back. Oh, I picked the wrong door, of course.
By the way, looking at other games that came out in the same year, it was a big year for Super Nintendo, but for PC, a lot of games were focusing on sort of the 3D shooter style. You had Star Wars Dark Forces, which was amazing. I'm trying to remember, isn't Hexen a first-person shooter as well?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Other games that came out, Heroes of Might and Magic, one of those came out. There was also Phantasmagoria. You've got the 11th Hour, Warcraft 2, which was, I'd say, the original Warcraft was really innovative, but Warcraft 2, I think, is where it actually got fun.
Warcraft 2 is so good.
Yeah. It definitely,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that for Blizzard's real-time strategy games, maybe other than StarCraft, I might say StarCraft might be better, but Warcraft 2 is right up there as well.
With no Warcraft 2, there was no StarCraft.
Indeed.
Yep. Yes, so as you can see, we now have fishmen.
What?
And bouncing eyeballs.
Why are the fishmen here? Get the fishmen out of here. I don't want them in my home.
Well, apparently they wanted to be here.
Oh, crap.
Did I pick the right direction? This is the one thing, is they do a lot more, it's a lot more mazy. But now I'm using blue, but if you notice, I'm using blue fireballs now.
Ooh,
that's how you know they're good. They're blue.
Huh.
But apparently they're always 2 at a time.
It looks like the original Civilization came out that year as well, which I played a heck ton of. I love Civilization. One of my favorite strategies, by the way. I was playing against my father, right? And he managed to build, I think he was building the pyramid in order, or whatever ancient wonder in order to beat the game. And while he was working on it, I saw that it was in the corner of the map, but there was one space tile between it and the actual edge of the map. So what I did was I took a dude, a builder, because I pretty much had been eliminated, but I just had one builder and a few resources. I took him and hid him behind the temple so that while he was building it, I built this guard tower that would block off the space between the edge of the map and the temple. Guard tower started automatically firing on the wonder, and I kept my builder on the other side repairing it as long as I could. And I still think I lost, but it was probably the most annoying strat I had ever come up with, because he could not get to the builder to kill him, and the builder just kept repairing and repairing and repairing. And you're right, chat, that is Age of Empires, that is not Civilization. So
Age of Empires is a lot of fun.
So this story has nothing to do with what we were talking about. So there you go.
Hey, I think we finally found where the world map actually matters.
Ooh, okay. A few splitting.
Because now you gotta go to these different levels and get keys to move further in the map.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting that they finally decided to make it more like matter.
I mean, sort of.
Sort of, yeah. You have to go everywhere. It's not like it's an illusion of choice.
Apparently SimCity 2000 came out in 1995. That was a really good version. Magic Carpet PC came out, and with our computer, it was unplayable because it really required a lot more power. I don't think I ever actually played the original Civilization. Civ 2 was where it was at. I did play Civilization, the board game, though, in school. And my specific team, we had the worst starting spot on the middle of the middle of an island. And let's just say there's not much room for expansion before everybody else is inhabited everywhere else. And yeah, Civilization, let's just say we were screwed from the very beginning. There was just no chance.
That's how it always works.
I think they were grading us on how we did in the board game as well. School's weird. Let me tell you.
School is weird. I just played Axis and Allies as the final for a calculus because we'd taken the AP test, and so he's like, you know what? You've taken your test. There's nothing else. You're already done. Just chill out and do whatever.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That would have been middle school that I played Civilization.
Oh, I still remember playing Quake on the school computers. And the best part was the librarian.
I played RuneScape. The librarian was one of the people who did what now?
He was one of the people who actually hosted games during class. It was funny. Like half the teachers had it on there. Like all the students played during computer time. It was funny.
I love that. And honestly, if you're still getting work done, why not have a little fun, you know?
Oh yeah. No, it's great having it's our standard hey.
Oh my gosh, the game Stars with an exclamation point at the end of it came out at that time. That is a game that I played a heck ton. I'm trying to think the best way to... Is it like Solaris? Except a very simplified version of Solaris. It's basically a star system galaxy conquering game. I loved playing that. It was so good. Yeah, my cousin here in chat is the one who introduced me to that game, and yeah. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, some of the other games I played during this time was like Ultima Underworld. Like I got big into the Ultima series.
Yeah. I never really played any of the Ultima games until I don't remember. It took me a long time to actually get there.
Yeah, I've tried them on I play them on PC once, specifically 7 and 8. Those ones are a lot of fun. So yeah, as you can see, as you've been noticing, I've just been kind of like trying to figure out where to go. You see, like they got like all the keys everywhere. It's gotten a lot more maze-like. Yay for safe spot. And
yeah, it's like
yeah. At least I hit the checkpoint.
Yeah, the sound effects are a little bit what you would expect from the 90s. That's sort of what I would say. Even as a parody game, which this sort of is, sort of isn't, like, it doesn't take itself seriously.
No.
But,
or it only takes itself sort of seriously.
But like this sort of the overall story that they probably put into the game after the fact, because they're like, well, we can't do Jill of the Jungle anymore. It makes me think of Galaxy Quest, you know?
Yeah.
I loved Galaxy Quest. It's become a weird meme in my family. Like, everybody in my family has a copy of Galaxy Quest somewhere.
Did you buy them all and hide them?
No, just one of our, I think it was one of my parents just bought a copy for everybody and was like, here you go. They don't do that with every game, or with every movie. It was just that one. So,
oh, my mom used to watch Galaxy Quest religiously.
It's hilarious.
Oh,
how do you watch it religiously? It's only 2 hours.
Watching it over and over and over again.
Okay.
It's like 2 hours. That's like a Catholic mass, right?
I guess, instead of going to mass, just turn on Galaxy Quest. That's honestly not a bad use of time. I've got a weird weird relationship when it comes to movies these days, because I personally am fine rewatching movies, going back and watching them. Justin is one of those people who's like, if I've seen it once, I do not want to see it again. And I'm like, this is like the opposite of what all my life was. Do you know how many times I watched The Lion King when I was a kid? Do you know how many times I watched the Tiny Toon Adventures? How I spent my summer vacation movie? Do you know how many times I've seen that freaking crap?
Not as many times as my dad's seen The Fifth Element.
Oh my gosh, I have seen The Fifth Elephant quite a bit. It's a good one.
Elephant?
The Fifth Elephant, yes.
I think that's a different movie. But Fifth Element is great, yeah.
Right, but my dad used to watch it, like, if he was flipping through channels on the satellite and it was on, he was going to sit there and watch it.
We memorized every song in Tiny Toon Adventures, How I Spent My Summer Vacations. We would go back. Like, I remember one day where we probably spent, like, hours rewinding and rewatching the ending so that we could memorize the freaking ending song of that movie. If Essentia were here, she would be able to vouch for me. Like, I'm sure
I have
my
no
parents
doubt
were
that
like,
you as
my
a kid
kids have a problem.
I have no doubt that you as a kid was dumb enough to do that.
Yeah, I thought it was so funny. And yeah,
my dad probably honestly seen The Fifth Element like 200 to 300 times.
That's a lot. But out of all the movies that you could watch 200 to 300 times, that's not the worst. Ice Age is the worst. You definitely shouldn't do that.
My dad loves Ice Age. He'll watch it.
I thought it was fine the first time that I saw it, but about the 20th or 30th time, because I had younger kids in my family who were obsessed with it and who were kids who watched it over and over again, I hated it. I hate it so much. I have a severe burning hatred of Ice Age. Tempestrel says that they've probably seen Fantastic Mr. Fox that many times. You're a furry, of course you've seen it that many times. That's like required viewing.
At first, I thought that said that he's seen Fantastic Four on Fox that many times.
It's also a good movie. Yeah, I would agree. That was before you were furry? Tempestrel. Tempestrel.
No. The Fantastic Four movie is not good.
Well, okay, I haven't seen that. But yeah, honestly, Tempestrel, that should have been a sign that you were gonna end up being a furry. Because Fantastic Mr. Fox, that, yeah. Yep. That or Robin Hood. If you watch that like 100 times, then you've automatically got problems.
I mean, bro, like, I could see you watching Fantastic Four. It's got Chris Evans in it.
Who's that?
He'd probably take the shirt off. Captain America.
Okay. So? Rain, if you watched Robin Hood only 99 times, you are still normal, but just barely. One more time, you're done for. You're gonna turn into a degenerate.
So Robin Hood's a degenerate, huh?
No, it's just if you watch Disney's Robin Hood 100 times, you become a degenerate. That's the curse. If you watched it 0 times, it doesn't affect you positively or negatively, Omega Number.
Well, yeah, because if you don't watch it 0 times, if you only watch it 0 times, it can't have an impact on you.
Yeah, if you watch it like...
I'm pretty sure if you watch it times, even once, right, you're probably furry.
I mean, it depends. If you find Maid Marian hot, you're probably normal. If you find Robin Hood hot, you're probably a furry. That's the difference. Anyways, let's go. And if you find the chicken lady hot, then you are extra normal, okay? She is rockin'. Yeah, Tempestrel, you're not even into men and you think Robin Hood is hotter than Marion? That's because you're a furry! See, I told you! Oh my gosh.
You know, they give you so many weapons there. I don't know if it's to troll you or to let you pick a weapon.
I'm sorry that this is the discussion that we're having right now, by the way. I'm
fine.
really enjoying the game.
Oh, you're fine. You gotta... I can understand that wanting to talk about stuff, just whatever's on your mind. I mean,
we're just gonna do whatever here. Yeah.
That's what the show's all about. Enjoy time against each other. Don't make you bored.
Yeah, I'm not bored. I'm having a great discussion. Now, it's not called Don't Make You Weirded Out, because we do that a lot here.
Yeah, unfortunately for me.
I'm sorry, Corndan. How are you? No, it's very easy to explain. You are the more normal of the duo.
I am on the show to be the literal and figurative straight man for the show.
When are we gonna find out something weird about Corndan? Like, it's not weird that you like rockets. Everybody likes rockets.
Who says I'm weird at all?
I know, this is the weird thing. It's weird that you're not weird. You like grapefruit?
No.
Okay, you're not weird. I kind of liked grapefruit when I was younger, but I can't have it because of my meds. I'm like, don't eat grapefruit because your meds might explode. Like 5.
Well, I mean, that's actually a very valid concern.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a really good reason to not eat grapefruit. I mean,
Yeah. By the way, let me go ahead and clarify for the chat, because somebody in chat is asking, what if you're a furry but doesn't find Robin Hood hot? That's fine. The Robin Hood test is only a guarantee. It's not an exclusive. If you find him hot, then you're a furry. If you don't, then you're not. No, it's if you do, then you're a furry. There you go. And if you don't, there's still plenty of other chances for you to be a degenerate. That's how life is for all of us.
I'm a degenerate, but I'm not a furry. But the Robin Hood's actually my favorite Disney movie. So
Robin Hood is a good Disney movie. It's not
quality.
my favorite one, though.
Nah, I don't know what my favorite is.
I know what my favorite is. It's Aladdin.
Emperor's New Groove might be up there. Well, Lion King is probably going to be up there.
Lion King is also good. I like Aladdin better.
I had an Aladdin blanket as a kid. I might have it here somewhere. Yeah, that blanket got destroyed. I love that blanket. I still do. I'm 36 years old. I love my Aladdin blanket, wherever it is.
Aladdin has one of my favorite things of weird Disney trivia, that Robin Williams couldn't be submitted for best supporting whatever, right? Because basically the whole script was like Robin Hood makes shit up, or Robin Williams makes shit up, and then they just animated the genie to match.
They can call that writing. It's live writing.
yeah, well, that's the thing is,
But there's no script to submit.
Yeah.
Submit it after the fact.
no, no, it's actually very funny because like that whole opening scene with Robin Williams doing that whole like cellar thing, he literally walked into the studio and just had a whole bunch of stuff on there and he was told to improvise.
Yeah,
That entire thing was just just Robin Williams just improvising.
almost all of the audio was done before they animated the movie, so they could have Robin Williams make things up, and then they just animate the genie to match.
I love it. That's fantastic.
But because of that, right, like there was nothing to go off of, right, to submit Robin Williams for awards.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of like my Disney hierarchy, because I think it would be Lion King, then Aladdin, and then maybe Emperor's New Groove. I don't think
Toy Story's up there for me, like the original one.
I feel like
Toy
I
Story
can't
2 is good too.
throw Pixar in. Like, it gets too complicated at that point. Like, I know that it's Disney Pixar, but
Yeah, there you go. We'll just get another one of those. And while we're discussing the finer points of what is good, what is great Disney, which is great.
I mean, you know what else I would argue is a very good movie, especially now that I see it in a different perspective, is a Goofy movie.
Oh, Goofy
That
movie's amazing.
is way too popular in Utah.
Oh, it is. I can tell you right now, bro. I'm actually from your neck of the woods.
Wait, you are?
Originally.
You're originally from Utah?
Yep, Brigham City.
Oh my gosh,
Graduated
okay.
from USU.
That's 45 minutes away from me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I used to like I graduated from USU, so.
Yeah, that's where I used to teach. So that's literally right here. Yeah, you know how much Utah is all about Goofy movie. It's disturbing.
Oh, it is.
But like,
It's
I cannot love it that much just because of how wildly popular it is in Utah.
I mean, when I was younger, I didn't really care, but now, like, as a parent, like, it hits different.
Well, I think that's the reason why it's actually so popular. Is you get a bunch of kids that are like, basically like when I was growing up, it's everybody identified with Max.
And now everybody identifies with Goofy.
Yeah, but now I can do the Goofy voice, but I just want to say obscene things with it, you know?
And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
Look, Goofy probably says obscene things with it too. So,
well, I mean, if you listen to Donald Duck, I mean, Donald Duck he swears like a sailor because he is one.
I mean, that's fair, yeah. Donald Duck, he gets abused, but you love it because he's a very angry boy. Yeah, Goofy movie. I used to love it. I just can't because of it's stupid popular in Utah.
Look, just because people with names like Brayson and Jaden and Amy Lee with like 15 E's and like 3 Y's.
You know, I have an in-law named Jaden. Like, that's not even... But that's from Arizona, not Utah.
Yeah, I actually lucked out with a normal name.
Yeah, you didn't say Braxton. You got to throw in like a few Braxtons.
Well, you gotta have that like YN ending.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah.
And where I grew up, it was very popular to have B's in the name. Like, my grandfather or my grandmother. You know what? No, if I start saying names, I'm gonna start like giving away security information. We're gonna skip that.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. I mean, okay, so from here on out, we're gonna need your mother's maiden name, your father's middle name, and the color of your truck.
Well, the fortunate thing is that I do not have a truck, so any color that I enter in is going to be just based off of whatever I remember. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I'm not going to put nothing, though. I'm going to put a color, but I'm not telling you what color.
Good.
Well, the answer is going to be blue.
Why would I put blue?
Because you think to yourself, people are going to put in the popular colors of trucks. Right, so
that's not a popular color?
Not really, not for trucks.
I think it was more popular for trucks where I grew up. Like, rural Utah is weird.
Rural Utah is weird.
Yeah, my father actually, oh my gosh, it was the ugliest truck. Because he had this silver old school Chevy that was extremely popular at the time. I still occasionally see that. What's that?
An S10 pickup?
Sure. Let me see. 1990s. I think I may have found... Actually, it was probably like a 1500. Either C1500, S1500. I don't know the difference. I don't know my trucks. I'm a gay boy and I have a Chevy Cobalt car and have no need for a truck at the moment, so I don't know. But with that said, it was silver and he decided he was going to paint it, so he sanded it down, put a coat of primer on it, and then brought out the blue spray paint. Yeah, the light blue spray paint. Never put a layer of polish on it either. It was matte sky blue. And literally the only truck in town that looked like that. It was hideous.
No, that's how you know.
It's a farm truck.
How to find your truck. Yeah.
Well, yeah, nobody's going to want to steal it.
When you're going shopping, that's how when you know you're going out shopping, you know where all of your truck is.
Yeah. It was sky blue, matte finish. Like,
and chat has a point. Being gay doesn't preclude you from enjoying a good pickup truck.
Precludes me. Okay,
that's fair.
Okay. No, I think that maybe one day I would get a pickup truck, but I would get a small one. I don't want any, like, if I feel like I could accidentally run over another car without knowing it, I don't want that truck. I want one that's, like, cozy. I want a cozy truck. Like, truck culture here is ridiculous. I could probably drive my car under, like, a few of the trucks here in town. It wouldn't be a surprise. But yeah, it was just this light sky blue matte finish. I suppose it does have the advantage, you know, nobody's going to steal that truck. Nobody is going to care about vandalizing it because guess what? It's definitely going to be used on the farm. We didn't have a farm, but my grandfather had a ranch, and so, you know, occasionally we'd use the truck out there. You could drive it through rough places and not worry about it being scratched because who cares? Nobody cares. It's an ugly truck. So yeah, having an ugly vehicle actually has plenty of perks.
Yeah, putting a dozen dents in it, who cares? It's as long as it's drivable.
Yeah, my father did eventually get a new truck. Well, okay, he's gotten a few new trucks, but the truck that he got after that, he was very careful with, and then ended up getting in an accident, and he fixed the car himself. The thing is, like, the side was dented, but he just got tools and everything, and at home managed to straighten out all of the metal, straighten out the frame, and he's like, I'm kind of happy this happened. Now I don't have to worry about it getting scratched up because it's got this giant dent in the side. I'm like, yeah.
Well, yeah. And that's a very important.
Finally, did you make you? The falling bridge.
Someone is saying if it's just a dent, you can mostly bang it out. He had to get some winch stuff in order to bend it into place. Like, it wasn't a dent, it was the whole frame is bent, and honestly, if you tried to get somebody to fix it, they would say that it was totaled. And so he just fixed it.
My brother might have a totaled car. He got hit the other day.
Oh no. That's not good.
Happens.
Yeah, it does.
It was not his fault.
That's why you have insurance. That's why, you know, it's just inherent that
That's why the other guy has insurance.
that too. That would be a good thing. But honestly, like, humans aren't perfect. You can be a
Well,
and
you're
also
not.
oh my gosh, yeah, Corndan, Mr. Perfect. Hey, I'm a rocket scientist. My name is Corndan. I'm a rocket scientist. I don't think Robin Hood is hot. I'm a normal dude. Yeah, okay, I see how it is.
I have no opinions on whether or not Robin Hood is hot. I could see why people would find him attractive.
Ah! Okay, cool.
But legitimately, like, okay, he's a fox. Cool.
Okay, there you are, stuck underground. Nah, you can get out. You've been...
Yeah, that's actually one of the things about this game is there's actually a lot of secrets, and like early on they show you where they are, but then other times like that one, you just like, oh, wow, secret, out of nowhere.
Chat's asking, bro, your opinion on do you find Jafar hot?
No, not really. Like,
I can't find Jafar hot.
he's too evil. How can you be hot if you're evil?
And I mean, there are other people that are way more hot than that. You're right.
Yeah. And I can't think Aladdin is hot because, like, I hear his voice and it's just Steve from Full House. And I can't find Steve from Full House hot. That's weird.
But I could at least see, once again, where people would find Aladdin hot.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. People are saying you can't be hot if you're evil. No, Yzma from Emperor's New Groove is hot. What are you talking about? You can be hot and evil. It's fine. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Yeah, I just don't find Jafar attractive. I don't know. He's fine. He's creepy and he's evil and no, like I would probably leave halfway through the date. How about that, huh?
The question is it because he's evil that you'd leave, or is it because he'd creep you out?
Probably mostly that he's evil. Like,
he is pretty evil.
Yeah, like, if you're going to be evil, be more subtle about it. He's just so over the top evil.
So what you're saying is you don't find Kefka hot?
Kefka is not hot. What the crap? No. Kefka's like the opposite of hot. He is a clown. Do you think clowns are hot? Name one hot clown, everybody. I'm waiting.
Homie?
I'm still waiting. Still waiting. That is not an answer that I accept. Yeah. If anybody in my chat says Kefka is hot, I need you to confess it right now, because we need to find a Catholic priest or any sort of priest for you. I'm technically what I would call a corrupted priest. Although technically they've revoked it, but whatever. You can't really revoke the power.
I mean,
they give it to you. It's not your. You can't take it back.
What if I said I've been drinking with Catholic priests?
Nah, that might be enough. Harley Quinn is a jester. Okay, you know what? We're done with this game.
Yeah, we are.
Seriously, this was Vinyl Goddess from Mars. I had a lot of fun with this. We had a lot of fun discussions about who is attractive and who's not. And I'm very concerned about the question about Kefka. With that said, Vinyl Goddess from Mars, she's okay.
Yeah.
She's fine.
Yeah,
I like the red hair. I like red hair. Red hair's good hair. Maybe that's why I think Robin Hood's hot.
Bro, what's your thought about Jessica Rabbit?
Like, she was created solely to be sexy. I don't find her physically attractive, but her personality is kind of okay. I would say that, like, I would definitely go and get a drink with her. Sure. Let's go ahead. I don't know if we're gonna, like, hang out a second time or not, but sure, let's go grab a drink. Have a nice chat. I think that she is cool, at the very least. Cool? Yes. Hot? Remains to be seen. Well, robdraven, let's actually try to, like, talk to you a little bit. What are you doing these days when it comes to video games and streams? What? Do you stream over at your channel?
Not often. Like the last time, generally when I do stream, it's normally randomizers. Been taking a break for a while, just kind of doing my thing. Most of what I've been playing lately is just the World of Warcraft thing. So.
Yes, the upcoming
the re-release. It's already out.
Okay, the re-release that is released.
Classic.
The re-release expansion that's already been re-released is out for World of Warcraft. I'm glad that you're having fun with it. I never really was a WoW type of person. I played a little bit of it for about a week and then just got bored. But honestly, if it ever showed up here, I don't know. I might not get bored for an hour.
It depends on who's playing it, what they're doing. Because I mean, sometimes it is going to be boring, but other times it can be pretty exciting.
Oh
I
yeah.
enjoy it, though.
Well, yeah. I actually don't think I'd mind seeing a little bit if there's something really cool to show off. Well, with that said, robdraven, thank you so much for coming and showing off this game. I missed it back from the 90s, but I'm glad that we finally got to experience that here. I'll go ahead and let you go. Take care, friend.
You too. Have a great one. Thanks for having me on.
Sure thing. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye. Well, everybody, this is Don't Make Us Bored, Corndan and Brossentia variety show. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed, who has followed, and who has helped support the channel. September is almost over. If you do want to subscribe and support in a slightly cheaper way than most months, this is the month to do it. Of course, you are welcome to support either through direct tips through PayPal or I think there's a Patreon link somewhere. There aren't a whole lot of patrons, and I don't really have like perks with that because I've got ADHD and I always forget.
A little bit.
Yeah, welcome to my life. But seriously, it's because of everybody here that we are able to have this show regularly. So, Corndan, let's head on over to the Red Room and see what is coming up next. Hello there, Klutz.
Turns out all three of us are coming up next.
What? Oh, yeah, because you're making us play a game.
Yes.
Yeah, Klutz, how are you doing these days?
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, good. Let me go ahead and make sure that I have like everything set up so that I can actually capture just fine. I should be able to.
You should be able to capture the game, bro.
Well, yeah, I've done streaming a few times in my life. I better be able to. Let me go ahead and turn off Crypt of the Necrodancer because I like that. Yeah! So you've been fairly good. Have you had anything exciting happening lately?
Not really. I just found out my sister got COVID.
I
And my
know!
Oh no.
But that's horrible.
Your sister's a bird.
No, that's Corvid.
Oh, okay. That's different. Okay.
And if you got Corvids, I want to come visit because I want to play with crows too.
Corndan, I don't know if I've told you. I've been working on some little game ideas that are sort of Sokoban likes because they're relatively easy to put together, and two, all you need is like a really like small spin on something in order to sort of make something that feels a little bit more unique. And the one that I've been working on, I was thinking about either having a crow or a magpie, and I'm going magpie. And the whole thing is that, yeah, you hop 2 spaces as a magpie. Magpies hop when they walk around, and so they just hop 2 spaces in sort of the Sokoban-like game. And so I'm going to be, like, I've been working with the ideas and might this week start putting together a small little prototype of my little...
Join our game.
What's that?
Join our game.
How?
I sent you an invite.
Oh my gosh, you did. Okay, play. I accepted invite.
Alright, you should go into a multiplayer, join, and now it'll bring you in.
Yay, I'm green.
Alright, launching the game.
Yeah, I know literally nothing about this. Okay, what do I want to do? I've got a wolf boy. Okay. I have no perks. Okay. I've got a scout. I assume I don't need to change anything here.
Not really. You do have to pick what you want to play. There's warrior, scout, a mage, and a healer, and since you're just starting, you only have access to the base ones.
Okay, that's fine.
Tell me who you want to play, and I'll sign you to the spot for it.
Give me the wolf dude.
All right, Brosentia's in front.
Yeah.
I'll be a mage.
You'll be the mage, and I'll take the other two then.
Aha!
Should I bring in one of the other characters, or just do
You
the
put-
starting ones?
Do whoever you
Whatever
like.
you want.
All
Wait,
right.
come back in here. Why does it have arrows next to his nose? What do those mean?
That's your character.
Okay.
You have a frog.
You can
That frog
select
is
it.
awesome.
You can click on him to move him out.
Oh.
And I
okay.
need to pick.
Well, you have a frog boy.
Yeah, he's fun. I'll just put Reginald in the back. All right.
Hey, Reggie.
And I need Brosentia to ready up, and we can begin. We'll
Awesome.
start by
It all
watching
started on
the-
princess's 16th birthday,
Let me turn this up a little bit so everybody can hear.
when suddenly A burst of energy erupted from the princess's chamber
Uh-oh.
and swept through the kingdom of Senenthia.
Everybody's dead. The end.
Guards explored every corner of the castle,
Oh, okay.
but found no sign of
That would
her
have been a very short game.
or Lord Handshake, the court magician. The king sent soldiers all over the kingdom, but none of them returned.
Facepalm.
The trail of the princess
Crap.
was lost,
Well,
deep in the
yeah.
old forest, near the ancient obelisk that had been dormant for centuries.
Uh-oh. Shenanigans are afoot.
Desperate, the king proclaimed a royal decree, announcing a reward for whoever brought the princess home safely.
I'm gonna do it.
The news spread quickly throughout the kingdom.
Yeah.
Many groups of adventurers prepared to investigate the obelisk.
Okay.
This is the story of one of those groups.
It be us. I'm ready. By the way, Klutz was kind enough to buy this for Corndan and I. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Yeah. I know nothing about this, but I am excited to see what is going to happen.
I have been playing this game a lot lately, so I figured I'd come on and share it with everybody. So first thing we got to do is we head into town. But now you know the deep lore of the game is we need to find the princess.
Yeah.
So this game goes kind of by a voting system, so everyone can. You need to click on the town to go there. If people choose different things, then it will draw a card from each person's deck, and one person will choose like, do you want the lowest cost, the highest cost, or the closest to 2?
Gotcha.
And then it'll keep going until there's a clear winner, and then whoever wins, that's whose choice it goes with. Which is kind of fun because it works well for multiplayer. Cool. You can just sort of do a random thing.
Let's see. How much money do I have? Not enough to buy a better sword? Dang it. What about armor? No. Don't have enough money for anything.
I can help with that. It allows you to share money, and since I've played before, I have money from an old game that I can bring in. So you want a little money to play around with.
Sure.
I can give you some money.
Yeah. Give me money. I'm greedy.
Have some money.
I am so greedy, just so you know.
And I'll give you some shards, too. So you can buy some cards if you want.
Yeah, I could buy... Oh my gosh, 1,000 gold? That's a lot of gold. Okay. I'm gonna buy you... I feel like because I'm a sword boy... Dirty bandages? Do I want dirty bandages? Sure, I'll buy a hat. I like hats. Okay. Gloves. No, I got a hat. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Yeah. A random hero gains 1. What does the icon next to that mean? The random for my Wolf Slayer sword, it says random hero gains 1 card.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna keep that.
It's Inspire. If you hover over it, it'll show at the start of the next turn, you will draw an extra card, and then it'll go away.
Gotcha. I like that.
In the top right, there's the little book that's the Tome of Knowledge, and that in there has a glossary with all the symbols, and it will tell you what they all do.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of stuff in here, but you don't have to learn it all right away. You can pick it up as you go along.
I'm just going to go ahead and grab a few things. It looks like I already have quite a few strikes. Intercept might be... No, I've got a couple of those. I think I'm probably good there. What about here? Divination. Is divination good?
Divination. Oh, the divination orb?
Yeah.
Not really. If you look at your deck, which you can do by clicking on your character in town, you'll see that you do a lot of blocking. and maybe his starting cards deal a lot of slashing damage.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
So something that helps you with mind damage is not so good. Gustav, however, does a lot of stuff with mind damage, so I think I will take that for him.
Gotcha. And then Church, I don't want to remove any cards. I think that I'm probably actually set.
Alright, yeah, and when your first game, you probably just take what you have because you don't know what's good and bad anyway.
Yeah,
So,
I did a couple things, but other than that, I'm good to go. I'm ready to go and rock this joint.
if I need anything, we can set out with what we have. We'll be fine. Alright, ready.
Yeah, I don't want to spend 20 minutes trying to figure out what my build is when I haven't even died yet.
Yep, alright, so, right from the bat, we have 3 routes. There's the top route, middle route, and bottom. Different routes give us different options on what we can do. You see in the middle, there are 4 character portraits with exclamation points next to them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are for unlocking those characters, and that starts it for them.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm looking for a particular event. I don't see it, so we don't have... There's one event where you can unlock the sheep on this one, but I'm not seeing it, so we can't do that.
No sheep.
But yeah, so... you can pick any of the rows.
Yeah, I already picked. I'm waiting on y'all.
Alright. Sure, we can go up top. Now, the map shows you a bunch of tips. Alright, so, well, let's get into this first.
Thank you, sheep.
Yeah, I picked a pet because I've unlocked them. That's the sheep right there, and attacks when they come out.
Uh-huh.
You see my hand.
Yes.
It's one of the things I like about the multiplayer. And you can see what I have. Chant of Accuracy, that gives me some sharpness, which doesn't help me with this hand, but may help me later.
So
and then
I could point at something and be like, I recommend this. And then take it away.
And if you notice top center, it shows whose turn is going when and their speed value below them.
Yeah.
And to the left of that, there's a little portrait for you. And if you hover over that, you see a bunch of different icons. So you can even use that to say, target this person, or give somebody heal this person, or express a...
Okay. Target...
Yep.
Target.
So...
And then... You don't have to, but I will
annoying whistle... And I will Whispering Lies that guy.
It's very
there
important.
We go. And Song of Quickness, so we all go really fast.
Yeah! I'm ready. I've got... Okay, deal 5, apply 8. That would definitely lead to a murder of one of the corns.
Captain's House, it's free and doesn't cost anything. You'll see to the right of your character that shows you how much energy you have. I will point out in this game, energy that you don't use will be carried over to the next round. So if there's something that's not a good play, just save your energy for something better later.
Gotcha.
But that puts slow and vulnerable on the enemies, which makes them lower, and we deal more damage to them.
Okay, do you have to drag it over the enemy?
Yes, you have to.
It's a little bit odd. It doesn't seem to target the enemy that well.
Oh, that one's front monster. You just have to drag it up. It's below the name. You see it says front monster.
Yeah.
So that only Intercept is give somebody block. Usually, you're probably going to spend a lot of time doing that to yourself. Being the front monster, you get or the front player,
I'm not a
you
monster.
get targeted
Okay,
more
let's go ahead
than
and
other people do.
yeah. So I gather, just based off of the look here, this is definitely close to.
It's a across the Obelisk type game, or sorry.
That's what this is. The other game.
Yeah.
Darkest
it's similar
Dungeon.
to
Kinda.
that, or what's I'm trying to think of?
Dankest
I hate it when
Dungeon.
my brain just says, "All right, I'm not going to give you that information."
It was called
Even
Danky
I
Dungeon.
did that. I like charge battery. That symbol on the bottom means you have an extra energy next round.
Yeah. Well,
So-
Harbus, thank you for the raid. Glad to have you here. I'm getting to play as this wolf dude. It has some good armor
He
here.
needs healing, so I'm just going to Holy Smite and Holy Smite. If there's not more than one monster to attack, it'll just go.
Someone else is saying it's like a 4-deck Slay the Spire. Actually,
I know.
There you
it's
go.
like
That's the one I was trying to think of.
it's like a deck building Darkest Dungeon is what I would say this is so far.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you
And
so much
then
for the
a
raid,
shiv,
Harbus.
and he's-
Jeez, all of your cards deal so much damage.
Well, that's because I've played a lot, and my characters have a lot of perks that give them extra damage.
Oh, and yeah, we get to choose between 3.
When you're
Healing.
looking here, if you right-click on a card, it'll also show you what it'll upgrade to, and
That's
it'll
pretty
show you
cool.
what the default
Okay.
version of it is. For example, my captivating voice says I do 17, but the default version is just 11.
Gotcha. Let's
Captivating
see.
voice actually looks good, so I'll take that.
I take the stab.
And
Yeah.
do I want another Holy Smite?
But yeah,
That's more black. Sure, why not?
for those who are just showing up, this is our weekly show that we do Tuesday nights, our mostly weekly, where we just invite people on to come and play games, and as long as we're not bored, we just either watch what they're playing or sometimes play with them. !DMUB has a list of all the episodes that we've had, as well as a link to a submission if you would like to come and play on the show. So I'm glad to have a whole bunch of new people coming and watching. Sorry, Klutz, go ahead.
All right, so we have two choices now. We can go to the Scorched Field or Tom's Farm. All right, burning it is.
That's where I'll go. Okay,
So-
event rolls, gotcha.
We've come to a farm, burned field and a burning house. In front of the house, there's an imp causing fires next to some of the cornies.
Okay.
Even half burned, the house may contain something valuable, but we have to deal with the fire imp and the cornies first. Cornies were the enemies we just were fighting. So we have these options.
Yeah, I think this has a 70% chance, and we would be attacking them
Alright.
and getting an advantage. And fighting means cards, and cards means good,
All right.
in my opinion. You don't all have to just side with me. Yes!
We succeeded. We have no problem hiding in the cornfields without him seeing us. When he least expects it, we jump out of the shadows, give him a good blow. He's stunned and begins to bleed. Cool, so we get a bonus at the start of this combat.
Heck yeah. You're gonna die, you imp.
So you notice he is slowed and has bleed, and the other two have fire.
Ah, we caught the corn. Oh, look, they're all like charred. Poor charred corn boys. That's okay. They deserve it.
They're roasted cornies. And
Aren't we all? Aren't we all? The Cornival folk. Wow. Thank you, chat.
And nobody needs healing, so I'll save my energy.
So, sorry, I got a message a little while ago. Apparently, the car battery died while they were out.
Oh, no.
What did? Yeah, but they got a jump from someone, so they're fine. Okay, Corny. Let's see, 5'8". Honestly, like I probably well, these both hurt the front monsters, so why not? Let's do it. And let's block for myself, because I'm a big bad wolf and I'm gonna end with 1 extra energy. So how much energy are you able to save up?
If you look underneath your character, that bar, you can save up to 10. And it shows you how much you have and how much you'll be getting next turn.
Okay, gotcha. So right now I've got 1. I'm gonna be getting 3 more.
Yep. So mana gem is always good. It's just more energy.
See, this is what you need to cast this on Justin. Okay, the battery.
Transmission just gives someone else a couple energy and an extra card, or you can give it to yourself so you get the extra card next turn. That little like burn symbol on the left of the card there means vanish, which means the card goes away when you play it. It'll be in your deck for the next fight, but it's gone for this one.
Thank you, Corndan.
Yep.
Now Justin will be able to make it home.
All right. Foresight.
More like 5-side, am I right? Ha!
Put sight on them, which allows us to see what cards he's going to play, but we can't do it until the round starts. We'll do a Holy Smite on this guy.
Oh, he's so dead.
And Healing Rain. We'll put
Wait, you just put the fire out. The corn's not on fire anymore.
That was my bad.
Well, you know,
I forgot Healing Rain did that. It's been a while since I played with it unupgraded. Because you can get an upgraded
Evil
version
sheep.
that only affects heroes.
Oh,
But
okay,
anyway,
gotcha.
Power Slap. He's out, and then...
You only have like a million things that are gonna destroy everything. Yeah!
Yes.
Dig that, cornies! Ooh, intimidate. Headbutt. I like headbutting people.
I'll take that one.
Draw
And-
1, deal 22. That's really a lot of damage. But it's also a high cost. I'm doing it though. We're doing it. Gonna headbutt the crap out of the bad guys here. Bam! They have no hope.
Yeah.
no hope.
They have no hope, Corndan. Oh no, Corndan, are they your people?
Cornies.
Not mine. You're killing them.
Oh no, before you leave, a chest catches your eye, although the chest is still on fire. We gotta loot it. We need it.
All right. Rush into the house.
It's my treasure, and I'll catch on fire if I want to.
Oh no! The heat
that's not
becomes
good.
unbearable. We have to leave the chest behind.
Yeah.
Fortunately, no one got hurt.
Well-
If we'd have rolled, I think if we get all zeros or if we get a 1, it'll do a critical fail and then we take damage. Or it'll give us a card. You can get injuries, which are cards in your deck that do something every time you draw them. And now we're picking which way we're heading. There's the suspicious hatch down south. Or
Okay.
we can go towards the watermill. We have to go to a fight between either, but that's more in line with... But that's really what we're heading towards.
Yeah, like, do we want to get this character at the top?
I mean, I want to know what that suspicious hat.
Yeah, we could work on getting to the crumbling tower if we go down and get a different character that way.
Yep.
I sort of dig that choice, Corndan.
All
and you
right.
charged the battery, so I'll say you did a good job there.
All right.
Oh.
So, now we have this. This is Obelisk corruption. We can basically make the fight a little bit harder for us, but we get a boon for it.
Okay.
And we get a couple of choices. We can either get an upgrade altar like they had, like the statue in the starting town, where you can upgrade cards for shards. Or
Gotcha.
we can give Evelyn this corrupted Frost Nova. So you see the name is in purple. That means it's corrupted, which means it's even better than a regular Frost Nova.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I think we'll go for that, because all it's going to do is every round, one hero is going to get a magic mushroom on their deck, which means you'll take a little damage, you will lose an energy, which will suck, but it's only one of us each round.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're the master of the game, I presume.
Yeah, and for these, the master of the game decides.
Aha. Oh
All
no,
right.
more corn. But one of them's on fire, so that's good. Oh, you sheep.
Yes.
Always bang at everybody. Ba ba ba.
All
Yeah,
right.
I can do that too.
That's lots of accuracy. Note that each time I play one of these chants of accuracy, the damage on my shiv goes up,
Ooh.
because it actually calculates how much it'll be. And let's see, the guys in the back are usually the most annoying, so let's go with them. And let's make everybody faster. There we go.
Like that. Rapido! Okay, we can be a little more rapido. And they can be, well, okay, they're less rapido. Okay.
Yep, you just made them all slow.
Yeah, slow boys. Slow boys, guess what? Slow boys
Barricade
get
is
wops.
nice because it will give us all block.
Too bad. I started attacking before you said that.
And
I
now
guess
you don't
that's
have
it.
any energy left.
I'm
There
tired.
is
I just whacked him. I whacked the corn.
Mana gem, always good. There is an option in the settings that you can turn on to make it so it automatically ends your turn when there's nothing else you can do. Which I like to leave on because it makes it go a little faster. Fireball. Nice.
Sort of. I've been playing the digital version of Aeon's End, and it does that too. That's been fun.
I love Aeon's End.
I played it for the first time last week because we have a roomie here who bought the board game, or bought the card game, as well as all the expansions, and was like, I want to play this. And so I played it with him, and I was like, this game is freaking amazing. So I bought it on Steam.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I have all the stuff for it.
I'm kind of...
I need to find someone who wants to play it. My usual group decided they didn't like it, which makes me sad.
What? Yeah, that's
know,
my
right?
reaction. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just...
Let's see.
Yeah, that was good. I'm gonna give you I love that. I love it. Watering. Stop watering your crops, farmer. I know that's what you're supposed to do, but I don't care. Mr.
right.
Little Daisy Farmer in the back there. We better grow my corn. Better make it all big. Oh, gonna make it big and round.
Annoying whistle hits a random monster. I
That's
wonder
a
which one
lot
it'll
of
be.
damage. Holy guac.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. And Ode of War. Oh, okay.
It's my turn. My turn to take the corn down. Yeah. You know what? Bam. And oh, thank you, Corndan. I'll play that one.
Okay.
Bang it! We're good. We're good. We're through. I don't want shards. I could take Blade Storm. Ooh. Okay. But that's punch. That's a free attack. I like free
None of those
attacks.
are good for him. Fate's kind of
See, if you get attacks that cost 3 energy, you have to get attacks that cost 0 energy to balance it out. Well,
Evelyn is tends to be based around the elemental, the fire, lightning, and cold damage. That was the other one.
Why does the wolf get a man fist punch? Because I rock. Okay, there's a house in ruins. Try to open the hatch, but it's properly closed. Only those touched by the flames. Oh, we almost got burned this last time. What do I want to do?
Yes, what do you want to do?
Jump. I want to jump.
Jump on the hatch. All right, that'll guarantee we get through. But some of us might get hurt.
Aha!
So, yep, 2 of us failed. So, those 2... Oh, of course, my 2.
You
both
got broken bones. Not the bones.
You'll notice now on the left, there's like a little flaming skull icon. That's the number of injuries they have.
Oh no.
You can get rid of them at towns and certain other places.
That's
all right.
really gross looking. Ugh.
One of the characters is a is like a golem.
Okay.
Made of metal.
Ooh.
He can still get a broken bone.
We're in a mini dungeon. Silly gatekeepers. Okay.
So, we're inside the hatch. What we see first is a normal basement. But there's a door with pigmen blocking it. But they are very lazy guards. They don't seem very smart. What do we want to do?
Well, I'm voting for me.
All right. Let's see if you can do it.
Come on.
50-50. Oh no.
No! Well, apparently I was not that scared. Scary.
They attack you with torches.
No, am I on fire starting this? That's not good.
No, you just have an itchy burn card in your deck now.
Not an itchy burn. Those are the worst. I mean, not as bad as your broken bones, but, you know.
Okay, I love this game already so much.
This is pretty good.
All right.
Like,
Chant of Accuracy. Not that it helps me with any of these, but it'll help me later.
I do think that one thing when you have like all of these decks for all the different characters, it can be fun, but also overwhelming. Like Aeon's End and Gloomhaven, I think, are 2 of the games that I would probably point out as being like a little bit intimidating when it comes to
Gloomhaven is free right now on the Epic Game Store too, by the way.
Recommended if y'all haven't tried it. It's fantastic. I can't kill either of the... Well, like, I could kill this guy outright. Nah, whatever. We'll kill ya. Gloomhaven's really
Maybe
good.
I should submit that for a demub, and we could play that for a bit.
Very good.
Would love to do some more Gloomhaven.
I mean, I think I'd be down.
I do own it, and I would be down having it during the show. No, he caught me on fire! You stupid pig boy. Oh, I can't believe I didn't scare them. I look scary, right? So scary. Urgh. Wait, I need healing. I swear I need healing. Protect me. Protect me.
You don't need healing, you just have a little bit of burn. And your block will protect you.
It's itchy. It's itchy. My burn is itchy.
It's itchy, but your shield will take care of it.
How does a shield help with itches?
I don't ask, I don't know.
I got an itchy burn, and I need somebody to scratch it. Sure, that works. Okay. Neophyte.
There is actually one of the characters who heals every time he puts shield on you.
Aha!
So there are 2 types of defense up there. One of them is block. Block goes away completely at the end of the round.
Okay.
The other one is shield. At the end of the round, shield becomes block.
Oh, okay. So did
That's
our shield
cool.
become block?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, he has a pet called Orby who puts shield on everybody every round. So when it comes up to Reginald's turn, everybody gets some shield. So we get a little bit of blocking.
Gotcha. Dispel slow, grant. Okay.
It was like the same choices I had last time, Deka.
I like that. Give it to me. I'm gonna
Yeah, but
give
you
you a
can only
helping hand.
heal.
I'm gonna give you a human hand, a severed
Ooh.
hand, and that will
Her
help.
will be vigilance.
Chopped off somebody's hand for you.
So now we have
Literally no
different
difference.
options.
Well, pit or stone statue, huh?
Haha. So now we're going one way or the other.
Yeah, Corndan. I want to go to the pit. The pit of
That's fine.
despair. That's
All
where
right,
I'm
I'm
sure
gonna
fun.
go
Let's go to the
cry.
pit.
Uh-oh.
So Corndan gets to choose lowest card, closest to 2, or highest card. All right,
Aw.
and
Hey.
it's lowest.
I should
So
have
we
picked
are going
closest
to
to
take a
2.
look at it.
Oh no.
So, okay, this one is Noxious Parasites. They're immune to poison. None of us are doing poison damage. That doesn't matter.
Not a
All
huge
damage
deal.
is +2. That'll hurt a little bit. The nasty thing is every round they will shovel a hatch into each deck, which
Oh, no.
means we're going to have it summons a parasite and does a little damage. The annoying part of that is it's going to be putting out these little spider guys, but they only have about 10 health each. So we could take them if we wanted to, but it would definitely make the battle take a little longer. Do you want to go for it?
Sure, why not?
Sure.
All right. I like the. We don't have a whole lot of money, so just get ourselves a bunch of money. And the other one is supplies, the little crates that you can use to upgrade the town.
Ah, yeah, you need lots of boxes for a good town. It's true. I don't know why that makes me laugh every time, but it
That
does.
sheep is so good.
He
so
is.
angry. He's so
He is.
angry.
Betsy's good. All right, he's a good pet. We're gonna go after the guy in the back.
Yeah,
Whispering
Jester
Lies,
Man, take that.
Shiv, and an annoying whistle.
Pig didn't like that. Ow!
So, Vigilance, I put out sight on there so we can actually look above each of the monsters' heads and see the cards that they have.
Yeah.
So it'll tell us what they're gonna do next round. Guy in the back is gonna summon an imp.
What a nerd. He
Yep.
would. Uh-oh. Not a javelin. No! Dare you. No! I don't want to be on fire. You be on fire, stupid pig. I want bacon. Oh, very
nice.
ooh, good attack.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like
Probably.
Corndan
yeah,
has some
probably
really
that
good
guy.
attacks. And I'm just like, let me whack the guy in the front. That's about it. That's about it. Give him
Yeah,
go whack.
warriors tend to be a little more defensive, especially Heiner, who's the golem, but Magnus is a little bit too. He doesn't have a lot of offensive attacks. The two damage dealing ones are the ranger and the spellcaster. Healing Rain is good.
You don't have to. I'm just being a nerd, okay? I'm
But
just
yeah,
being
that gives
greedy.
us all wet, which is little rain droplets, which, when you get it, dispels fire. So we are not on fire anymore.
Yes!
And then
Not on
let's
fire.
Slash that guy and get rid of him. Boom, gone.
Goodbye.
And Holy Smite, that one.
Ah!
Gone. And we'll give you a little block. All
Yeah,
right.
that's what I love.
And Papa Heal.
Have a pop over, Froggy.
All right, now you look at the second guy there.
Ow.
It shows that. See, that's the little spider that comes up. But
That's fine.
it shows the little skull over his health bar. That means at the start of his next turn, at least as things are now, he's gonna die. So we can try and concentrate on attacking the other people.
Yeah.
Other things. Let's get that guy out of here. He's
Aw,
gonna be
you
the more
kissed
annoying one.
him.
And the whistle. Boom,
Goodbye.
that one's gone. And let's go.
Oh no, my spider! Oh no, another
Uh-oh.
spider! Well,
So you have 2 cards this round.
nah, you guys will take care of it, and if you don't,
There, he bled to death at the start of his turn.
I hate it when that happens. Well, no, I like it when that happens to that guy. What a nerd. Ooh, charge battery.
Yeah.
I like
How far
batteries.
is You want to do first, though, because damage depends on the cards in your hand. And now
Yeah,
charge
that
your
makes
batteries.
I just like batteries.
Yep. Make somebody faster.
Whee! Ah, yeah. Come on, man in the back with the weird orb friend. I don't like your orb friend.
Boom! Smite.
Still don't like your orb friend. Gotta say. Ooh,
Orby?
repair armor? Flanking strike. Ooh, gain 1 fury. I like that.
That's pretty cool.
At the end of turn. Oh no. I don't like it though. Okay, dispel that, grant that. Oh, shield bash is good too, but I like this.
I really like Shield Bash because it gives me more block, so I don't take as much damage, and it does damage.
Corndan just taking crystals. You're like, ooh, look at my crystals.
Yeah, there weren't really good choices.
Yeah, like a lot of deck builders, you kind of want to have a focus for your deck and stick to it. So if there's cards that are outside of that, then you don't necessarily want those. Let's see. I'll take the Chant of Accuracy, a little more sharp. A third one isn't too many. All right, to the bottomless pit, because that's the only place we can go.
Yeah, I vote for the pit. Go to the pit.
All right, moving next to the big pit in the middle of the room, you come to a ledge. Clearly these cultists are throwing something in there, but you're not sure what it could be. The hole looks really deep and you can't see the bottom. Plus, there's no apparent way down. So what do we want to throw? You want to throw somebody in the pit?
Yes.
We can stare into the bottom of it,
Throw
or
them
we
in
can
the pit.
just go past.
Throw them
All
in
right,
the pit.
let's throw somebody
Throw
in the pit.
them in the pit.
And whoever draws the lowest card gets thrown in.
Throw Corndan in the pit.
All right. You push the unlucky one into the hole. The drop is long, but after a while, they are magically teleported back to the group. Whatever is at the bottom didn't like what you threw. This was an unforgettable and very traumatic experience.
Throw them in the pit. Yeah.
We did.
I like it. That was
you hear
good.
screams for a little while and feel a little remorse, but just a little. All right.
That was
so
a good
that was
event.
the pit. And now to the summoning circle. Here we can see summoning circle. Summoning has begun. From the number of cultists, it does not seem like a normal imp will show up. They've become aware of our presence, and some cultists leave the circle to confront us. What are we going to tell them? All right.
It looks like
here to
we're
join
likely
you.
gonna lose.
They saw right through us. All right.
Yeah.
Time for a fight.
I figured we had to attempt it.
Chat is right. Chat, you are absolutely right. I'm glad that we did the pit, though.
Told them about
That was the important part, the pit.
All right. Let's see who we hit.
Oh, no, he went crazy. That's fine.
And we can see what's coming.
Aha.
Oh, those back two are gonna summon imps, but that's gonna
It's fine.
Oh, they're just gonna put firebrands
shoot the
on
one
my...
I can't cast. Does that make sense?
Okay,
All right.
let's see.
You probably want to defended barricade.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna...
Barricade would be good because that gives everybody a bit of defense.
Let's pop that. Get a free punch. Pop. Or free whatever that was. Okay, I've got 2 energy left. I can do 11. Yeah, it's probably better to do that.
And defend. Let's see. Front hero. Middle hero.
Uh-huh.
Front hero. Oh my, you have
Yeah.
it's gonna be a lot of cards on your out of your deck. Flame Dancer.
You're trying
And
to
they failed
burn
summon
me.
Flame Storm. Ugh, that's a lot of burn.
Yeah.
Let me live. Well, I have that, so it'll be fine.
I mean, if you
Cold
do...
Spark first.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying.
Gotcha.
Who do I want to?
I like
Probably
their
that one.
masks. They have good masks. Not sure where their eyes are. Well, okay, I know where their eyes are. Where eyes normally are. But
Oh, not quite enough.
so close.
That's right, you don't have anything that puts burn. Right now, let's see. I also like that when you hover over card, it shows you what each of them will
That is
do.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll show you, it'll like calculate in all the resistances and everything, so you know exactly what you're doing. Let's see what that one's doing, and pop a barrier on him.
Uh-huh. Round 2. Oh, good job, sheep.
Let's see. Oh, gone. Spring lies there,
Aha.
and they're not gonna bring out another guy, so we're good. An annoying whistle.
Okay. Give me my one-hit kill attack. I'm ready for this. Or just do that. That's fine too. Yeah! Doing that. Woo! Okay, grant 1.
Helping Hand is to one of the other players. You're getting rid of any slow they have, and you give them an extra card draw. on their
Corndan,
next.
you get an extra card.
Okay.
Okay, 5 and 8. Yep. In the jungle, you must wait till dice be 5 or 8. I remember that chant from Jumanji. Good one. Yeah, figuring that Corndan went before the Evoker here made sense to give him a little bit of a boost. Oh, poor chilly boy. What does the 2 mean? Ah, minus cold resistance. Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Good choices there, Corndan.
I do make good choices.
Yeah.
I attempt to anyway.
No, I'd say you're solid when it comes to making choices here. Yay!
They are not very strong against holy stuff. Alright, and Healing Rain.
Oh, I'm not on fire anymore. Yeah!
And we'll give Magnus a barrier. Alright.
Heck yeah. Well, I'm on fire again. That's complicated,
Yeah.
you know? Sometimes you're just on fire.
Sometimes you're just on fire.
Chant
Have
of
you?
accuracy.
You know, when I was in Boy Scouts, I remember there was a time that a bunch of us were just in one of the tents, and we got rubbing alcohol and put it on our hands and then caught them on fire. That was a lot of fun. Probably not great, but still a lot of fun. Sure, I'll take that. Yeah, and the thing is, like, while it takes a while for it to actually heat up, so you could have your hands just sort of like glowing blue fire, and then suddenly they start getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and you're like, okay, put them out, put them out, put them out. That sounds like fun to try at home. No, I'm gonna go ahead and say that unless you know what you're doing, probably a bad idea.
Look, I know how to play Disco Elysium, right? And that's these are what you would pick.
So we've summoned Belfior, and we get to do...
Aw,
we can fight him, or we can talk to him. It looks like people want to talk, so we'll go for that.
Yeah, sure. Yes!
Oh,
Look at that!
Succeeded. Interesting.
He gave us
Those
74
things-
something.
Or
And,
Yes. Actually doing this starts a, like, 3 or 4 part, I think it's a 3-part quest to unlock one of the pets.
Interesting.
Ooh, okay.
You don't seem to be one of those cultists who enslave my kind by summoning us whenever they like. Here's the deal. Take the scroll and use it in a place full of cultists. It will summon a horde of imps, and they will take revenge without being controlled.
Yeah.
Do this and you will be greatly rewarded. You get the
Yay.
scroll and leave the basement.
I'm gonna get an imp pet. I'm gonna take an imp pet. I wanna go down here. Gonna get a friend.
Oh man, we are 3 experience away from a level. Alright, to the Broken Altar.
Well.
So, we discover rubble.
Oh.
Those altars are used to make offerings with magic swords to improve your skills. So, this is an upgrade altar. It's barely usable, and in order for the offering to work, you will have to offer an additional amount of shards.
Okay.
But we can try to fix it up a bit.
Yeah. I'm sure we can do this. We're gonna do great. Yay!
Yes, we get a 10% discount.
Heck yeah! Discount. Discounted altar.
Alright. Let's see. I need to upgrade my annoying whistles so they will attack who I want them to attack. If you want, let's see. If you want to upgrade a card, still have a bunch of shards. You probably still have a bunch too, though.
I've
I
got
have
a
a bunch of
few. Yeah. See about this. Ooh.
When you're playing multiplayer, it will distribute the shards among the players. But then, so, like, if it gives out a 200 shard reward that's distributed, everybody gets 50.
Okay, gotcha.
But
Ooh, if I had
above
5
the
more.
players on the left, there's the Give Golden Shards button, so we can still distribute them around if someone needs, like, a bunch to get a big upgrade.
All I need is like 5. I need 5 if you want to give me 5. Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect. Thank you.
Alright, let's see. Upgrade Foresight so it actually deals damage. And Healing Rain. We can get Healing Rain so it doesn't hit the enemies anymore. No
Ooh.
point healing them.
I upgraded my mana gem so it doesn't disappear anymore.
Oh yes, that is a very nice one.
Right, and it made it innate, so I get it on my first turn.
What does it
Extra
mean
nice.
if there's like a fire thingy on?
To the right,
Yeah.
that is
It vanishes.
vanish. It means that you
Oh,
get
okay.
when
Yeah.
you use it, it leaves your deck for that game.
One-time use. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yep. It's
Okay.
still it'll still be in your deck the next fight, but it's once per fight.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fine.
It's like the ethereal on Slay the Spire.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I
you're in Rage has that.
think we'll do that. Okay. I'm ready. As soon as I can move. Achievement,
Oh, I
move.
thought you
So I can.
had
Oh, I
achievement.
thought the exit thing was there. Okay. Done.
All right, let's go.
Aha!
Oh, and now we can level up. If you note on the left, it says
leveled
level
up
up
already.
next to your character.
Yeah. Okay.
Now you can pick what you want to do. Magnus has basically 2 tracks, one for defending and one for attacking. Evelyn is a little more nuanced. There's different ways to go depending on what you want to do.
Cool. I'm set. I'm ready to roll. Let's do this.
We're definitely doing heavy metal, and
I think we might be able to finish this scenario if we
Maybe.
rock and or roll. We might be able to get to the end of Act 1.
yeah, if we just rushed the end. All
Yeah.
right, let's do the crumbling tower.
Uh-oh.
All right. Let's see. I usually go with Evelyn, so let's see what he says. Oh, and I get to choose. My favorite is closest to 2. Let's see.
Uh-oh. 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 Yeah!
All right.
Yay.
I remember how the Queen assigned one of these to my group when we were fighting to take back the forest. It was a real battle machine. It helped us a lot. If I'm not mistaken, these golems originated from the Black Forge in the Velkarath Mountains. We should look there for a placement for its core. As you guide the golem... we hide it, so it doesn't get damaged anymore, and we find some more magic shards.
Yeah, we gotta help the
Yay!
golem. What a good boy.
So that is also we have now started a quest for that. You notice on the left we have 2 quests.
Yeah.
Story time! All right.
Aw, yeah.
Come across a bunch of werewolves.
Okay.
And what do we want to do?
Let's see.
I mean, we should sing them a song.
Do we want to sing them a song? Do you want to hope they don't recognize you? and tell them a
Honestly,
story?
the song is probably the best idea here.
We also have a 75% chance of succeeding on that one, so let's do it.
Yeah.
Gustav starts playing a song, and surprisingly, they like it. They befriend Gustav and even give him some gold.
Aw,
At the end
yeah.
of the song, they tell him they discovered where the Dryads have a big stash in the forest deeps, where they keep
Ooh.
all objects, dead adventures that are lost in the forest. After exchanging songs and stories, we rest for a while.
We're
So
gonna
we
go
also
get the big
heal up a bit.
stash, everybody.
Maybe.
Rating, and alright, so we have to go down south to get to the forest deeps, past the werewolf stall.
All right.
Yeah, I want to get the big stash. Yeah, okay.
So, you come to a large stone arch in the middle of a forest. At one side of the arch, you see a stall run by a werewolf. And you approach, he says, "Hey, finally, some customers! Come close and look at my wares. Half of these items come from bandits. I'm sure there's something interesting you might need. Oh, by the way, I didn't kill that boy over there. He was already dead this morning when I came to set up the stall." I was hoping we'd end up here.
Yeah, I think that we need to do that by pointing out the dead boy.
Yeah.
All right, get a discount.
Aha!
Critical success. Already explained that I was not the one who killed him, but it is your first purchase at my store, and given the circumstances, I offer you my best products with a good discount.
Yeah.
Yay! Critical
Yay.
success. Beautiful. All right, so we got some stuff here.
Ooh, okay.
Evelyn might like those gloves. Ooh, Magnus.
Let's see. Hammer.
Slows you down, but the
Yeah, the shield looks good.
more shield, more good.
I think I'm probably gonna do that. Yeah.
Reginald will take the chalice, because, I mean, who doesn't want more
It's
healing?
pretty good, yeah.
I think I'll take the boots for Gustav.
Do.
Okay, this is pretty fun.
Okay. Okay, I think
Yeah, I think we're good.
I'm set. Like, I'm tempted to get the Morning Star, but I like my sword. It's my wolf sword. You can't just abandon your wolfy sword. You gotta...
To the forest deeps.
Okay, wolf boy, let's do this. Ha!
I'm
gonna-
gonna light a whole bunch of stuff on fire.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Burn it down. Burn it all down.
Very flammable. Chant of accuracy. We will apply vigilance so we can see what they're doing.
Uh-huh.
And my annoying whistles can be targeted now. Yay!
Yay. It's a little helpful.
Yep.
Oh, take that. Haha.
The druids are definitely the more annoying ones here, and the tainted, or dryad, sorry. And the tainted dryad would be the worst.
This one in the back.
Like,
I could
Yeah.
kill
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, just take her
Yes.
out. That seems pretty good.
Yeah.
It would be half of the other druids.
Wop. Ooh, deal 5, apply 2. Sure. Bam.
And
Bam.
defend yourself. Defend can
Yeah.
be upgraded to cost 0, which can be a good thing, because then you can just toss them and do
Yeah.
everything else. Yeah, that one, if you want to do that
Yeah,
one is
well-
good.
Wag the dog, why would you like to get fingerprints on a body that's already there before you show up and set up shop? Good idea to not mess with him, yeah. But at the same time, I would still offer a discount to be like, I know I look like I'm guilty because I'm just here. I feel like we got the best resolution at a reasonable... No, we were reasonable. We were reasonable, everybody. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, that was bad. Alright, so, Holy Smite. Holy Smite first.
Holy
That
smite
gives me a little more
indeed.
Blessed, and then we flash. And we'll give Magnus a barrier.
Yeah! Shields ahoy! Yeah, you go ahead and pound me, big boy. Okay.
Alright, let's see what we got. Power Slave first, and Shiv will do that one. And then it's all annoying whistles. Haha, I don't care that you have thorns because I have shield. I have block.
Okay, luckily... Ooh...
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
There
3
you go.
until discard. For sure, we'll want to do that.
Fast strike first, and then it should drop right into
Oh,
zero.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah,
Bam. Jump.
and now Rend is free.
Heck
Of
yeah.
course, they're immune to bleed, but
It's still free.
yep, it's still damage. All right. Holy smite. And a flash to finish him off.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of some of that stuff on Magnus.
Yeah,
Give
I'm
him
so
some rest
slow. Well, I'm still slow, but thank you.
And heal. And leave focus heal. So, the things that are enchantments give you the little circles next to your characters, and they can hang around. Some of them will just last for one turn. Some of them are like so many uses.
Oh yeah, yours
For
has
the next
1 out of 1. Next healing spell does plus 125. Okay.
Yep.
He dead. Good job,
He
Corndan.
did.
Ooh. Steel skin. You can be like the one guy in the one
Not stuff I'm doing.
Watchman.
Ooh, bulk heal is good.
Transfusion. If I'm bleeding all over the place, then I can just be like, take my blood.
One of the characters actually gets Berserk,
Yeah.
which gives you bleed as at the end of every turn, and so like being able to throw your bleed around is good.
Nice.
Okay.
So we
gotcha.
found this
We
cache.
got the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just about at time, by the way,
We are at
but
All right.
are we
Oh,
right
yep.
next to the boss?
Yes, the next thing up is the boss, but that can take a little while.
Well, in that case, is it possible for us to like leave the game and continue next time?
Yeah, it saves fairly frequently, like after every encounter, and actually they just did an update where it saves after every turn in combat.
Ooh, that's really cool.
That is pretty cool.
And it's really nice because if someone disconnects from a multiplayer game, it kicks you out. That update also made it so it kicks you back out to the lobby, so you can wait for them to reconnect, and then since it saves after every round in combat, you go right back into where you were.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead and like let's choose the items and then we'll be good.
Yeah, we need to
after
do
you-
that. No, I don't have anything. Sure. Resistances is definitely better than nothing. Let's see. That's kind of silly for armor. For him going a little faster is fine.
I'm honestly probably not taking any of this, huh?
There's always the money option.
I like money. Money, money, money. Well, perfect. In that
All right,
case, yeah.
One last thing before we go. Can we go into the boss for 1 second? We'll just look
Sure.
at the beginning of it.
Sure.
All right, the obelisk is in sight. Something very dangerous in a way. It's Yulmer, Treant, who used to be a protector, but we can't avoid confronting him, so we're gonna have to take him down. Yeah, we can try and stealth. It's only 25%, or we can just charge in. We do not need to rest. Personally, I'm for charging, just
Aha!
charging in.
Lowest
But
card.
Brossentia gets to choose. And Brossentia wins.
I'm
so
the
we're trying to
winner!
stealth. Oh, we're charging in. All right. So we rush in. We do get a slight advantage for rushing in. But, Brossentia,
Yes?
wave your cursor back and forth over Magnus.
Stop. Oh, no.
You're petting Magnus.
Oh, he likes this too much.
Alright, that was the
Okay.
last thing I needed to share.
That is pretty great. Everybody, this has been Across the Obelisk. It is on Steam. It's a new game that I had never heard of before, and this was a lot of fun.
This
If
was
we
awesome.
do
Yeah.
continue next week or the week after, that'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, I would love to submit this again.
Oh yeah. I'm sure that like Corndan and I would both love
I'll
to
play it
give it
again.
another shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll play it again.
Alright, I'll do that then.
Yeah. With that
Um,
said, Klutz, what are you doing? Oh, are you streaming yourself very much?
I don't stream myself at all,
Oh.
Um,
Okay.
actually. I usually just play with friends and stuff, but I had a game that I'd been really enjoying, and I'd been thinking about trying to, put something on Steam because I love watching it, and I'd been just really enjoying it, so I decided to share.
I'm really glad you did. And yeah, everybody watching, we do not require people to have been big streamers before submitting to the show. We just want anybody who has a good game that they want to share. As long as we don't get bored, that is what we like to do. So thank you so much. This has been an absolute blast. I feel like this
Really
is a
good.
game that really could have like slid under the radar for me, and I'm glad that it hasn't.
I mean, it totally did. It took Klutz going, you should play this. I'll give it to you.
Okay,
Yeah.
it took Klutz telling me to play it. But we got it. We got there.
And I'm glad I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you
Alright.
so much. I'll see you later, Klutz. Take care.
Later.
Well, everybody, I am going to run a quick little ad. I got to run to the restroom, and we will be right back with Ayadoka Interlude. ThreeHams doing a speed run of the game. So see you in just a minute. Hello there,
Ready.
Corndan.
Live.
Hello there, ThreeHams. Yeah, we're live. We're back with... I was going to say Cusa Grande. Oh my gosh.
We're back with Cusa Grande. That's tomorrow,
This is not a bad game.
Yeah, it is.
Cosmic the Dolphin and I don't agree on that, but this is not a bad game.
Yeah, like, you have enjoyed this game enough to start speedrunning it. Feel free to get it live whenever you'd like, by the way.
Yep, just have to...
Yeah, this is something that we have had on Cusa Grande before. Ayadoka Interlude. By the way, those who are watching the stream here, glad to have you here. Hopefully you're having a little bit of fun and enjoying the show. If you would like to support, you are always welcome to subscribe, follow, or just tell your friends about it. It's always good to have new people here. I do appreciate the raid that we had earlier from Harbus. That is extremely helpful as well. Harbus is a good friend, and it's just really exciting to see more people come and try to not make us bored. We also welcome anybody, whether you are a new streamer or an old school person who has done it a million streams before. We love to welcome everybody here, as long as you've got something to share that won't make us bored. And as it turns out, it's really hard to make us bored. Some people try and fail. Some people try and succeed, but a lot of people try and fail. We are just here to enjoy all of the fun. So a short little interlude awaits us with ThreeHams. So ThreeHams, how about you introduce everybody, yourself to everybody?
Hi, I'm ThreeHams. This is the first game I've ever speedrun, and for some reason I saw it on Cusa Grande and said, hey, that looks like fun. And then I bought it, and it was fun. I beat it in 58 minutes.
Oh, geez.
If I played in Cusa Grande, I would have failed completely, but that's how it works. And then I played it again and beat it in 37, and eventually got it down to 23 minutes, and just said, hey, for some reason this actually makes sense to me, because I didn't grow up with an NES. I grew up with DOS. I mean, Prince of Persia.
Yeah,
It's bad Prince of Persia. I'll give it that.
It's a little different, but yeah.
So, question:
It's bad Charming Prince of Persia?
Should I be hearing audio at this moment?
Oh no, I turned it off for the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to show a few things about this game because the mechanics are weird, and that's kind of why it's on Cusa Grande. So the first one's the jumping, which is in this game you can jump too early or too late, and you'll lose time on both of them. So if you jump too early, you have to do an extra jump to get up.
Okay.
And if you jump too late, you'll do this little tap against the wall, fall down, and then have to jump up. But if you do it right in the middle of the pillar, which I won't be able to do because I'm nervous right now.
A little bit late. Yeah, welcome to streaming speedruns. Then you don't have to do that little time waste. You get to just do the immediate grab.
Yep.
Yeah.
And worst case is if you go here and then hit jump right away, then you'll even jump again and then fall and lose like a second. It's terrible. So anytime you see me miss, like hit the ledge and then fall down, that's my fault. It's not the game.
I mean, you say that, but it's also a very difficult game to play.
You get used to it, though. Second one is that blocking. You just sit here and you block. There's no
difficulty.
Yeah. And you can parry after anything.
Okay, what do you do to block?
Nothing. You just sit there.
You just sit there.
Oh.
Yeah. It's automatic blocking. And then, but if you try to attack someone else while they're sitting there, they'll block yours. So it's patience, really.
Gotcha.
Which is not good during a speed run. So you're going to see me die a lot from just not wanting to wait.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to turn on musics because I know how much you love the music in this game.
It's fine.
Oh, sorry, the game actually crashes if you hit escape from the... Let's get back in
I don't personally love the music, but it's fine. Like, I feel like, the people who enjoy it, enjoy it. It's fine.
So yeah, it crashes if you're on the main menu and hit escape from the options menu. We'll just not do that.
Okay.
I'm going to set up a live split here. Everyone's probably seeing my desktop. Hello.
It's black. It's like not really
Okay.
Yeah, if you had like
Okay.
anime ladies like waving at us, I'd wave back.
So
cool.
there is an auto splitter for this. I had to make one. That was fun. I'm gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. I still don't hear any audio.
Oh no.
We can start over. It's fine.
Yeah.
Share the game instead of your desktop.
The game doesn't seem to.
We'll see what happens. We can get this. We can get this.
Worst case, we'll put on Quickman for 30 minutes.
Oh no.
No, I am not putting on Quick Man.
Yeah. All I have is screens, 2 applications, and none of them are the game. Oh, wait. It found it for a second and then it gave up. Let me try.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
that's
this
okay.
game is only full screen or like postage stamp size. There's no resize in the window.
Oh no.
Okay, hold on. Maybe it's got it.
Everybody cross your fingers.
Do you see a game?
I see a game. Okay. I hear
Did-
sound.
Oh, I crashed. Sorry.
I see a crash. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Majore, thank you so much for continuing your gift sub that you received. We're gonna go ahead and get through and not have a crash this time. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash.
Well, that's because we hit escape at the options.
Yeah, I hit escape on the options menu.
That's hilarious.
But I swear this is a good game.
Okay.
All right.
All right, you see it?
Yeah.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
And we get sound this time.
Yeah.
We have it. It's working and it's looking good. So here we go. This is the first speedrun that you've seriously done then, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want everybody to know that everything that you see here is a lot harder than it looks. I promise you. This is not a very easy game to play, but at the same time, like, if it seems like an interesting game to you gameplay-wise and it clicks for you personally, then it might actually be a bit of an easier speedrun for you than any other game, you know? I figure speedrun's something that you enjoy.
I can appreciate the music behind this game, even if the plot doesn't really make much sense.
No, the plot makes absolutely no sense. That's your sister or something in the mob. I don't know, man.
Okay, I know Justin and his friend from New York just got here, and so they might come and harass a little bit. So if I scream for some reason, that's what's happening. I'll try not to scream.
Something I didn't mention is that this game is all about cycles.
Oh, yeah.
The spikes and everything in this game are on a 3.2 second cycle. So if you can skip a cycle, you save 3.2 seconds every time. So I'm going to show off every skip I know, even if it's not reliable, just for fun.
Okay.
I'll try it at least once. The first level, by the way, is not very interesting. It's just tutorials.
I mean, you got to get the easy stuff out of the way so that we can get to the exciting stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, and here...
Sometimes I'm impatient.
Yay, Justin's back. His friend's back. Hello.
Okay, here's the first skip. Didn't make it.
Oh, no!
I'll try it.
That's okay. You can try it again. Oh, you got it that time. Very nice. Honestly, you got to go for the swag sometimes, you know? Now we're out.
Second skip. This one's not usually too bad unless I miss the wall jump.
Cosmic, if you're around, explain to us the spikes. Why do we have a bunch of bamboo here?
Let's try that again.
And why does it keep killing us?
Stop killing me.
Okay, there it is.
Don't kill me softly with your song. Killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with this song. Deka interlude. Oh no. Hey, you didn't fall. That's the best. Yep. That's the most important thing, you know? Lose a couple seconds, but better than losing 10 seconds. I love that cutscene. You just blast through and then suddenly you're slicing somebody in half. It's like, oh no.
Yeah, they're mob. I don't know.
They deserve it. They probably stole your money or something.
Okay, so I'm going to try this. This doesn't save any time, but you can deflect those. There's some cases where you can save some time by doing this, but I'm so bad at it that I usually don't go for it.
Yeah, it seems like you jumped over one of those right there. That probably is going to be the way to go for a lot of this.
Yeah, if they're higher up, then you can't do that though. Okay, so here's the interesting part. This is what walled people during Kuso Grande. It was when you jump up, if you jump immediately in the other direction, you can't make that jump. You have to go slightly over, and then you can make that jump.
Okay. Yeah,
there's a room later on where people got stuck for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's sort of like you have to get a little bit of a running start at times. You got rid of the weird Castlevania double head. That's what they are. They're just the double skull heads, except in human form.
There is a dash in this game. Oh, never mind. I need to talk about this one. I hate this skip, but I'm going to try for it. You have to time it just right to kill that land and then jump up.
Oh, that is tricky.
That's not as bad. There's one later that's a lot worse. I do like skips like that look impressive, but really aren't.
I'm going to go ahead and say that still is pretty impressive. Honestly, just because you know how the cycles are going to work and which spikes disappear, like, it's kind of exciting to see, oh, it looks like you're going to die. Oh, you're not dead. You know what's going on. It's fun as a viewer to see, like, all of where we feel like you should die, and then you're like, haha, I did it. Yeah. Oh no, the fire. I love that street lamps are deadly in this universe. I'm not sure why, though. Or why there's so much rebar. I mean, this is supposed to be the 1800s, right?
Oh, no, that was another game.
Yeah, that's Shin Samurai Jazz.
I don't know.
Which uses the same music. Oh. Here's the more difficult one. But I have to go for it, right?
Ooh. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Yeah, and honestly, for the sake of swag, you sometimes just have to. Wow, that's almost like a frame perfect drop onto the rebar for it disappearing there.
I like that one. It's also not difficult. You can do it every time.
It still is really good.
Yeah, it's really fun to watch.
But it looks cool, and that's the important part.
Honestly, swag is 50% what speedruns are about, you know?
All right, I'm gonna go save here. I don't want to be stuck on this room the whole time.
I don't want to be stuck on this room the whole time. Says the guy who immediately dies to keep us in this room.
This is my life.
This is what nerves look like.
Oh, I know that feeling. I have had that happen before to me too.
Just wait until the levels at the end, which are like a minute long.
Yeah, I laugh because I know exactly how all of this feels. Oh, and it's so exciting to have, like, you know, you're very new in the speedrunning community, and so it's like some of us have been doing it for a while, and it's just exciting to like see all of the really cool moves that you do, as well as the little mistakes that pretty much happen to everybody. I don't know. I laugh at my own mistakes. I feel like it's healthy to be okay with that sometimes. Level 3 now. We're moving on to some of the more... I don't know, is level 3 harder?
Remember,
I don't know.
that's some tricky stuff.
My cousin asked why we're murdering tomatoes in hats. Ask Monsanto, huh? They made this world.
Oh, I like this.
Oh no!
When I can pull it off. Right here. Nah. They're not going to cooperate. There's a quick kill on them. You can just jump straight toward them and not have to block. I'm going to use that later on. Also, I'm going to try this a couple times because it's one of my more favorite things.
Oh, that was so close. That was really cool.
Yeah, the deflect is just... I do not have it down. There we go.
Yeah.
That's my
That's how I
least
play
favorite
Snoopy,
spike.
you know?
There is no time.
Snoopy,
I
you
mean, the
just
nice
run
thing
into
is,
the
like,
next room and die, and that's
You
okay.
don't really even lose time on that anyway because it's so... Right, that death happens so fast.
Yeah.
Whee!
Big part of my trouble with this game is remembering whether to go left or right when I go through a door.
Yeah. Honestly, that would be... like, if you have to do something immediately after the screen transition, that is often rough. And, you know, how long have you been doing speedruns for this?
2 months. I think.
Yeah,
it took
you're
2 months.
still pretty, like, in the grand scheme of things, you know, there are people who play games for years and years and years. 2 months, it's enough to get pretty good at a game, but still, you're probably not going to have every little thing memorized, and you're not going to have every little reaction there. So, you know, just... It's completely acceptable, I think, like, when you go through a door, having that crap, which door is this? Where do I end up?
Yep. We passed the wall in Kusa Grande. One of them.
Yeah.
Is that
was
overlapping ledge?
That was like first try. Yeah.
Oh, okay. If I can get all 3 of these quickly, then I can get through here. Just have to make this spike cycle and then not mess up right here. Okay, there we go.
Very nice. Yeah, some of these rooms really walled players for an extremely long time, and you just did both of those rooms first try. This is the big
this
wall.
This is the room that, yep. It's also I practiced it the most.
Yeah, you got it first try. You're just nailing this world right now.
I mean, that looked like a safety strat, though, because the swag strat would have been able to do all of that in one cycle.
I mean, you say that.
I mean, I am going to say that, because I'm not playing this game to back it up.
Sometimes this safety strat is the real strat, Corndan.
Look, I speedrun a game where the strategy is charge in and kick people in the nuts for like 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, and here we are at the Donkey Kong portion of the game.
I really don't know if that's going to make it into GDQ, but if it does, that'll be
really hope it does.
I really hope it does.
It's the sort of game that should make it into GDQ.
If it doesn't, then we should definitely submit it later. Like, I feel like it has a great chance of eventually making it. Anyway,
These guys with baseball bats, their hits are unblockable, but you can just do that every time and it works.
You juke them.
These star throwers, the worst enemy in the game by far. You're going to see me die so many times to them.
Are they
You
random?
can't block their attacks. They're random. You can't block their attacks, and they show up right after jumps.
Okay, gotcha. You have to do
So
parries
sometimes
in order
this game
to.
is very good.
Yeah, it looks like now with the barrels, you have a lot of timing in order to get over the barrels right.
A lot of memorization.
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah, you've got multiple cycles that you're dealing with at this point.
oh no, it's all in one global cycle. Oh, right. Forgot to mention something.
Yeah.
Remember Celeste, where if you respawn in a room, there's a different strategy?
Sure.
Sure. Anyway, in Celeste, if you respawn, there's a delay, and people who run that have to memorize a strat when you enter the room and a strat when you respawn.
Gotcha.
Certain strategies in this, by the way, I like that skip. Certain strategies in this are only available if you die.
Okay.
So
That was a
sometimes I'll
really
die and
cool
then
wall jump, though.
Yeah, that one, it's not very difficult, but it looks good.
It looks good, yeah.
There's a really difficult one in a few rooms that I'm going to try a few times. By the way, this is the worst room in the game, right here.
This looks like it's the run killer.
It's just awful. You just have to be patient.
You did it, like, in 2 tries. That's not too bad at all for the worst room in the game.
I died 6 or 7 times there because I don't want to wait. Here we go.
Very nice ledge grab. Again, as ThreeHams showed us earlier, like that jump right there. If you mess up a little bit of the positioning when you do a jump, sometimes you have a bit more of a delay in order to get back up.
That's a good one, but it's
baby.
not done yet. I still have to. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that was good. Yeah, you're doing a lot of these really precisely timed jumps to avoid the extra animation of falling down or jumping higher up on the wall. This is very precise, and like,
We talk about one interesting thing with this game, right? It's not on a timing as of time, right? Like, the game figures out where you're going to go, like how long your jump and everything is by literally what tile you're on and how fast you're moving.
It doesn't exactly work that way. I think that's the way that Cosmic was interpreting it, but it's weird. When you mantle up onto something, you end up in the middle of the tile, and if you jump, you'll miss jumps. And so it makes it seem like it's not predictable, but it's actually predictable.
okay.
No, I mean, I fully believe it's 100% predictable.
Club man.
Yeah, I'm just rushing this. I know what.
I love it. You know, the extremely difficult stuff, you just do it, and then the part that's sort of a little bit easier but requires a tiny bit of patience. Like, you know, you got to show off the really cool stuff.
Oh yeah. My time is so you can beat this in under 17 minutes. My time is 23 minutes because I don't have the patience for those parts.
I mean, is there like a speed run leaderboard for this?
Nope. I have to create one.
So how do you get the number of the 17 minutes?
I spliced together a run.
Okay.
Figured out the fastest way to get through it.
Sort of the theoretical best, or
I'm not
best
gonna
of
make that today.
the best, sum of best splits also is a way to do that. Yeah. But honestly, theoretical best, let's just say that I rarely had the patience to get something together that was essentially a perfect run. If it's like more than 5 minutes, I don't have the patience for that. If it's more than like 3 minutes, I barely have the patience to like grind out a quote-unquote perfect run. So 17 minutes, don't worry about it.
But what if it were 17 minutes of drowning puppies?
Okay.
You would grind that out and you know it.
It depends on how tricky it is. Like, okay, here's the deal. Wolf Quest, the RNG there, I don't understand it. I don't understand why the game sometimes decides to move on. I don't understand why I had an extremely blessed BBG run, but I did.
I like that one.
You don't even have to jump.
To do that. I have a lot of trouble with this room sometimes. We'll see how it goes. Okay. It's a good day.
Yay!
Oh, I'm feeling better about this now.
Through some of the more difficult rooms at this point.
That thug's anti-air is really strong.
Yeah, he's just gonna bop you down.
This level has some really long rooms at the end, and that's where I've lost 4 minutes before.
Oh no!
Ooh, can just barely outrun that.
Like, this is good lobby music, is what I would say. If I were in a lobby somewhere, like, queuing up to do...
Or an elevator.
Or an elevator.
It's not elevator music.
No, it's not elevator music. It's lobby music. This is lobby music. Or,
has anyone ever heard music in an elevator?
I have heard elevator music in an elevator.
Oh.
It's very rare, but I've heard it. I've also heard elevator music at an amusement park once. That was really weird. I was like, this is not what I expected.
Oh
no!
I just figured this out yesterday, and I haven't practiced it much. But I still have to go for it.
Heck yeah, you do. I mean, it's exciting. It's so cool to, like, come up with new strats and then, like, work on them. I require entertainment. I don't require perfection. And that was a good second try through there. You did it.
Oh, okay. We're on to like the 30 seconds or more rooms.
Yeah, these rooms.
This is the last area?
This is the
Second
last
area.
gauntlet, yeah.
Last 5 rooms, I think.
We're almost at the end, everybody. We may... Oh, good.
Mixing that up.
Medusa head dodge. I mean, the thing is, like, messing up and still surviving, especially in such a cycle-based game, it's really hard to do. It's really easy to just be like, okay, I'll die and start back over. But you managed to recover from that. It was a good recovery.
The other thing we haven't talked about here is the spots where it looks like there's just the spikes are all down. If you land on them, you'll die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are spikes. Those are death. You stand on the hidden spikes, you're dead.
They're not very hidden, let's be honest.
Yeah, actually, people are mentioning this is the worst pallet area. This looks like you're inside a computer chip made out of salmon. Like, seriously.
Oh.
It would be tasty.
Oh, well.
It's okay. It's...
Like that.
Yeah. We just haven't seen much of many of those deaths at this point, because you've been avoiding a lot of those spikes. Other people are saying Prince of Persia spikes. Yeah, exactly.
Come on. There we go.
Woo!
And here's waiting. You just have to wait 3 cycles.
Yeah, it's...
I wish I could skip something here.
I mean, this is a very long room. Even if you could skip something, It would be stressful.
Yep. Okay, that's the end.
Okay.
And time.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
I got about a 23:05. It might have been 23:06. I think I hit a tiny bit early. What was your PB?
23:08.
Yeah, you beat
So
that.
it's a very, very tiny PB.
Very, very tiny PB today, everybody.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's so exciting. Seriously, great job, ThreeHams.
Yeah, I'm calming down. I don't do this. I don't do things in front of, like, a bunch of people.
Yeah, it's honestly really intimidating the first time that you do. It becomes easier every single time that you do. But
It's easier to just pretend online that you're doing it for nobody.
my gosh, I'm just thinking
That's
one
right,
of the
chat. I called you all out.
wow. It's okay, chat. We love you. No, I remember like the first time that I did a speed run really in front of people was at an SGDQ when I did Mirror's Edge, and let me just say that was stressful. That was not the best game to start with. But it was kind of trial by fire. It was really exciting.
You understand why people recommend Kusa Grande, then Demub, then Big Bad Gameathon, then GDQ.
People recommend that order? Well, okay,
I mean, someone
perfect.
recommended it in Discord. I don't know.
Heck yeah, thank you for the recommendations, person in Discord. Yeah, we try to keep things relatively calm here. I know that sometimes I laugh at times that maybe I just like to laugh. I like to enjoy things, and sometimes it might come off as a little bit rude, and I don't mean it that way because I'm here enjoying it. It's a lot of fun for me, and I'm glad that you were able to show off this game, seriously. So, ThreeHams, you are playing in Kusa Grande these days, right?
Yep.
How have you
Maybe
done so
not
far?
too much longer.
Oh, no!
I don't know.
Oh
We
no,
did
I
get
need to get
have
first
the
place.
beef versus ham.
Yep.
That was important.
Yeah, we had to make sure we had the meat match. We actually discussed this at great lengths. I want you to know, ThreeHams.
Oh yeah, I was there. Yeah, I need to get first place in my next match, which, you know what, it's never happened, but it could happen.
It could happen.
I've been eliminated from my own tournament before. You can come and join me. I think when I played, I didn't do very well. And Mystery Tournament as well. I usually expect to be out after 2 matches. It's fine. That's just, you never really know how you're going to do until you do it 1 or 2 or 5 times, you know?
Mystery Tournament is fair, though. That's why I don't like it. Because I lose over there. But in Kusa Grande, I can find a warp on level 3 randomly and get in second place.
See? We allow that, yeah. If we don't explicitly say it's not allowed, we allow it.
I mean, provided it's all trackable.
That's true. That's true. Seriously, though, it's been great to have you. I hope that you keep learning some speed runs and that, like, as long as it's enjoyable for you, you keep doing it. It's been a really fun hobby for me. I think that's all that we have then. ThreeHams, anything else before we send you on your merry way?
No, not much. I don't really stream much. Basically just this.
Okay. Hey, maybe one day you will be streaming more than this. And if you do, just let us know. You know, we'd love to have you back.
Okay, thanks for having me. Bye.
All right, till next time. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. Corndan. That was fun.
I guess we should go over the red room for the last run of the night.
Shentok, yeah. Dynamite Deka X. I don't know what this is. Let's go over there. Well, everybody, welcome. I know, like, I was just talking to you, everybody, but still, you're still welcome here. I'm glad that we are here. Again, if you would like to join us on Don't Make Us Bored, all you have to do is type !DMUB in order to get to both the past matches, or not matches per se, the past showcases and games and speedruns that we have, as well as a sign-up sheet to come and join us. And honestly, we try to make it as calm and relaxing for people as possible. As long as we are not bored, we would love to have your game. So showcases, speedruns, and high score attempts.
I am definitely already not bored by this next game.
I don't know exactly. They can't see it, Shentok, but I'll have it up in just a little bit. But I kind of agree that this is.
I'm just playing it right now for the sound check.
Gotcha. Let me go ahead and stop Bram Stoker's Dracula. We don't need your Dracula. Yeah. No, we need Shentok's audio. Let me turn this up and see what this sounds like. Damn. Did it just say damn?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, I got two men in drag just saying damn over your corpse.
I'm kind of okay with that. Okay. Not what I expected when you were doing an audio check, but I'm not. Honestly, I probably should.
Did you just get like game over Amurais?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I never know what you're bringing, Shentok, because you've had some extremely high action shoot 'em ups. You've had some side scrolling platformers. You've had some arcadey games. You have Asian Dynamite. What?
Yeah.
Hey, wait, but we'll put it this way. You submit, videos with these, and he just doesn't watch them. Which means
I'm hoping
the reaction is legitimate every single time.
Here's
That's
the
what
deal.
I want.
Mostly the reason we have people submit video is so that we know that they are able to record and that, they have an idea of what they want to do. Oftentimes, I love to be shocked by stuff. This is my life.
He makes me check basically all the people that we don't know, right, or haven't streamed with us or anything before, right?
Right.
To make sure that it's okay.
Yeah, if you've never streamed... Why does this look familiar?
Have you ever played a Die Hard Arcade or Dynamite Cop?
No, I've literally seen this fight right here. Why have I... And it was like this last week that I've seen this fight. Why?
I don't know.
What the crap? Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to get the intro to play out in the attract mode because it's just amazing. And it should be... Oh, no, I can't.
We might as well just get started, yeah.
Yeah, let's just get started. All right, you can... So I'm picking this guy. I like playing this guy a lot. And I'm picking Mission 2 because that's my favorite one. And you can start the timer now.
Okay.
So this was by Sega Shanghai. During this time, Sega Shanghai was reviving a lot of IPs on their own volition because they were tasked with doing that. And so they made a third Dynamite Cop game called Asian Dynamite or Dynamite Deka EX. And this was made exclusively for the Naomi arcade platform, which is basically an arcade version of the Dreamcast. And this never got a home port.
Okay. So you're playing as Bruno, and you just murdered some construction workers. Or Blue Lee, sorry.
Blue Lee, yes.
I won't lie, I looked up for Kuso Grande. Like, hey, as we go through arcade, right? There are emulators now that can do the Naomi and the Atomus Wave boards. Yep. There's like almost no bad arcade games on those boards.
Nope.
They're all like super solid.
Yeah. There's a puzzle game I played that was kind of blah, but it's not bad.
I love it. Kind of blah. Yeah, I don't want blah. I want good, or I want bad, or I want weird. Oh, King Kong. So oh, no.
Yeah, how do you transform into Blues Lee and King Kong?
So there's these briefcases on the ground. There's 3 different kinds that give you different kinds of transformations. And now I'm not Hulk Hogan from not Bruce Lee.
Yeah, and you're not Skull Hunter.
And now I'm not
oh my God.
Skull Hunter. I have no idea what he's supposed to be.
Rambo?
That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't entirely sure.
Jump! Ah! It's a guy in pajamas! He's dead! Oh, there goes the ramen.
Yeah, you just ruined his dinner.
Yeah, that's my favorite scene of the whole game. It is just so beautiful. Just how they go on the close-up on that. So, like, the gimmick with this particular transformation is that he can hold 2 guns, and you can shoot them both.
Yeah, I do like that people say he's essentially the Punisher at home.
The Punisher? Oh! We're just gonna launch an oxygen cylinder in the
That's
air.
how oxygen cylinders work.
Yep.
I don't care. This is amazing. Oh, poor guy in a tank top. Uh-oh. The fat... Okay, look, just because you're fat... Actually, I guess fat does kind of help prevent some damage, maybe, but I feel like...
But you know what it doesn't help you prevent? Forest fires. And only you can
might be
do
right
that.
on that. I
Well,
mean, I don't
yeah.
have any proof to the contrary.
I feel like... Okay... I'm just trying to think of how physics would work, and I feel like the more fat that you have, the more likely a long-lasting fire could go, and I don't want to think about that, so we're just going to move on.
if I lit you on fire, right, that would probably last longer if you were fat, sure.
Hurry up
Which
with
is
that
why
ball.
you... Which is
Oh,
why
yeah, so
you
yeah,
can't
some
prevent
girl got
forest-
kidnapped, and we're here to save her.
I
No
like
idea who she is.
Doc
but-
Brown from Back to the Future is the villain here.
He's gonna use that Doc Brown power.
Oh, jeez.
And one thing I love about this game is that you can pick up people if they're on the ground, and they have once in a while you can pick them up, and they'll have an icon over them like an item. But it doesn't happen too often. But some of these enemies have like really funny names because they show up as like a weapon name when you pick them up. And some of them are just amazing. Like there's this guy that's like with claws and looks really menacing, and his name is just Garbage Man.
Garbage Man. I absolutely love games that do not take themselves seriously, and
Yeah.
considering everything that we've seen so far, yeah, this is one of those. Oh no, it's the chef! He's
Don't
so
worry,
good.
we took care of him.
It seems like that isn't really too difficult to do. Like, if you know which button to push.
There's one later that's like basically a quiz question, and it's different every time.
Uh-oh.
And sometimes they trick you by like saying what color is this, or what color is this, like as in what color the text is, or what color the word is.
Ah.
And if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it.
Ah! You threw the trash at him. Oh, you got the teapot. Oh, no. Ah.
Yeah, take that.
Why is the teapot on a stick?
Kinda.
It's filled
Oh.
with water.
And now I got a fiddle.
Yeah, you use it as a bow. I mean, considering that you play the fiddle with a bow, but you're shooting the bow at the enemy. You're using it as a bow to shoot bows. I hate it.
Oh, you'll learn to love it.
Pew, pew, pew. Oh, she's very injured. So is this the only character we're going to see during this?
Yeah, there's 3 different characters you can choose from, but you choose them at the start of the game, and you're stuck with that character until you beat the game or quit. So here's the question.
Punch.
I hit the wrong button. I hit the right answer. I hit the right answer, but I hit the wrong button, and so now we have to fight her.
Oh, no!
And we're in a massage parlor.
Oh, I like her,
massage
though.
patient.
Yeah, beat her up. Put her in the bed.
Oh my.
I mean, you're giving her a massage. Just not like a very efficient massage, you know? Ah, the masseuse!
I'm surprised that we picked her up. I was not expecting that.
Oh, geez, she's got a lot of health.
Yep.
There she goes. Take that.
Basically,
Aha!
being punished for failing. But yeah, like sometimes you'll see me change back into Bruno. It's just basically the transformations have their own HP bar above your regular HP bar. We got Circus Club, although I'm pretty sure that's not what it's actually called. But we're calling it
like the
Circus
juggling clubs, right?
Club. Quite possibly. I just always considered it a baton. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. The juggling club.
Did that guy just spit at you?
Yes, he did.
What a
He's
jerk.
like that.
Take that, nerd.
Oh, I got fake cake. Ow.
Oh, you are almost knocked out, huh?
Well, the
Wait.
beauty of owning my own arcade machine is I can just pay myself to play more.
Yeah. Oh,
You own this board?
I don't own this game in particular, but I own the Naomi, and there are ways to boot games without owning them.
gotcha.
Yeah. Basically, you can just use a Raspberry Pi and an Ethernet cable. It's pretty great.
That game over sound like when last time when they were just saying, "Damn, damn," it was so good.
It was.
Oh no! Caution! You gotta jump! Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, that works.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah,
Are
we
you gonna?
did.
Oh, it's a guy in a. Or maybe it's actually no, it's a costume actor. Okay, you just shot the polar or the panda, not a polar bear.
Kinda probably deserved it.
I mean, he's trying to murder you, so that's fair.
I mean, we'll beat him up with his food. That helps.
Damn.
Look at that.
Oh.
So far, we
Oh.
have failed to beat him up at all with the food.
I don't know what that was.
A giant bamboo shoot, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Although I've never seen a bamboo shoot look like that. And sometimes this fight goes really well, and sometimes he's a meanie. Like him just blocking there.
So, from what I understand, like the original, this is apparently the second one.
This is the third one.
The third one. Oh yeah. Like Dynamite Cop was a sequel to Dynamite Deka,
Yeah.
and that
well-
was apparently a sequel to a game released as Die Hard Arcade.
The original Dynamite Deka was Die Hard Arcade. They just reskinned it for the US.
Okay, so we can all attribute this to Bruce Willis, essentially.
Yep. Exactly.
You know what? If I knew this would come out of me being in a Die Hard game, I would accept the role without no question. Yes.
And to be fair, the Die Hard arcade game is really good.
It
Really?
really is so much fun. I recently got a PCB for the second Dynamite Cop game, even though I could technically play on the Dreamcast. It's just less fun that way. But I haven't been able to use it yet.
That's okay. One day. One day.
Yep. It just runs at a weird resolution. I don't have any equipment that can process it yet. Because like I have like the 240p, 480i, and 480p and so on. Well, this one runs like at somewhere in between that, like at 384p or something like weird.
Yeah, so from what I see, the other characters you can play as, you're playing as Bruno. There's also Caroline Powell and Jennifer Genuine.
Yep. I know, it's a great name, right?
Jennifer Genuine? Wow. I do enjoy... I don't know what Bruno's last name is. What's Bruno's last name?
I don't remember. I have it written down somewhere, though.
Bruno. But yeah, does each character have different transformations then?
Yes, each character has unique transformations. They have unique movesets. And each transformation has a unique way of playing as well. Bruno's just my favorite. I feel like he's the most well-balanced to how I like to play.
Ah, gotcha.
and we don't talk about them, so it's okay.
Oh, these are the garbage men.
Yeah, these are the garbage men.
Okay, I understand why they're garbage men.
Yeah. It makes sense, but like when I first saw their name, it was not in the garbage section. And it didn't click to me until I came back in here. I'm like, oh, right. See, I got a garbage man.
Now he's gonna be real garbage. Oh, Skull Hunter, there we go. Oh, Bruce Dellinger. Bruno Dellinger, there we go.
Bruno Dellinger. Bruce Dellinger.
Now, what do we have here?
Yeah, from what I see, Carolyn Powell can turn into one of the, like, weird zombie ladies who hop.
The Chinese vampire.
Yeah.
Dang, the guy tried to steal my gun. I'm a Skull Hunter. They're my guns. Ow. Okay, and now I'm Bruno. They're not my guns. My oxygen cylinder, though. Just sharing all that oxygen.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that if your oxygen tank is exploding with a mushroom cloud, maybe you should get your oxygen from another place. I'm a little bit concerned.
If your oxygen tank is exploding into a mushroom cloud, there's fuel in it.
Yeah. Like,
are you sure we shouldn't just consult a physician about it?
you should consult somebody, but probably like a chemist.
Alright, and now we're finding a cultural heritage.
Not cultural heritage. Oh,
makes
no.
sense to me.
He's got blue eyes.
Yeah, that's how you know he's evil.
He's just like Sans Undertale. Nah, kill him.
So every time he slams the ground, it deals damage to me if I'm not jumping, so I have to be very careful about that. And that was probably the nicest cultural heritage fight I've ever had.
I mean, you didn't die. You got through cultural heritage. It's always often a slog, you know? We're like, hey, let's go ahead and talk about how we grew wheat here for 300 years. Run away! Run away from cultural heritage! Yeah! Okay.
Ginger root.
You're dodging ginger root?
No, I'm trying to get the ginger root.
Oh, you're trying to get it. Why?
It gives you some health back.
Okay.
But we're dodging, like those things that or hang over train tracks.
Stock
like
brown?
the lights here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're dodging those.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I do think that, like, ginger is really tasty and part of the cultural heritage, so... Crap, we're still learning! No! Stop the education! Stop it!
Like you knew this was an edutainment game. Didn't you watch the video? No, I was kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Look, it was on the syllabus.
Oh my gosh, do you know how often... Like, because I've taught general ed classes at a university, how often you can just say, it's on my syllabus, or did you look at the syllabus? And then they're like,
you one would expect.
yeah.
So, like, one downside of the Skull Hunter is that his melee attacks really stink. He's only good when he has a gun.
But I was also, like, somebody who was I tried to be a lot more sympathetic because guess what? I've got ADHD and sometimes I forget to do things. So, like, if somebody else forgets, I'll be like, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know, get it to me later. I'll give you a little forgiveness if you at least, like, try to talk to me. If you just hand something in, like, a week late without saying anything, then guess what? I'm gonna take points off. if you actually try to talk to me, then I'll give you a break.
Yeah. So now we're fighting these limbo dancers.
Yeah. Wait. Limbo dancers?
Why not? I mean,
That's what their name is.
I think that's closer to poi than it is limbo. Well, okay, never mind. You
Sure.
were jump roping with them. Okay. Actually, I feel like these are cultural appropriation dancers. We just got through cultural heritage. Oh my gosh. I can't believe these dudes. Yeah.
I mean,
Go on.
look, right? I mean, does it even matter anymore?
Does what even matter?
Like, we've already taken out the cultural heritage.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, if there's no heritage left, there's nothing to appropriate, right? We're every culture now.
Exactly. We're the Hulk Hogan culture. We're the Bruce
Oh,
Lee culture.
jeez, I don't want to be the Hulk Hogan culture. I can be the Bruce Lee culture. That'd be fine. But let's leave the Hulk somewhere else.
I got Dog's Bone here.
Ah! He just shot you in the face!
You can take it.
Wait, did it say dog's bone?
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good nickname to have in the military. They could have
I'm a
named you
big
like,
fan.
what's the most offensive thing I can think of without swearing? Maggot piss. There we go. They could have named you that, but they named you Dog's Bone. It's like, that's a little awkward to say, but okay, I'm Dog's Bone now.
Look, technically this game was not released outside of Japan, but it has an English localization.
Ooh, we're getting a little crispy audio now.
Oh, I can restart that real quick if you'd like.
No, it clears itself up.
We'll see if it does.
Not usually for me.
Not for you.
Yeah, it'll just take me just a second.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Everybody, stop
Alright.
screaming. Stop screaming, chat. We're back. We're already back. I can't believe... Actually, they're not saying anything. Chat! Start
Alright, we
screaming
good
and
now?
then stop it. Ooh, root beer.
Alright, I'm gonna drink some root beer, because I'm thirsty.
During this very intense fight, this guy's just punching the air and then climbing over table.
And I'll just toss it at him. And look, I got Cadet 1 here.
Oh, jeez! Oh!
Oh,
Okay, I like that attack. That's a good one.
What I did is I actually just picked him up and used him as a weapon.
I mean, that's a good way to do it. Uh-oh. It's...
Oh yeah, we're here to save this captain here.
Hurry! You gotta kick Garbage Man! Yeah! Shin,
Press the right.
is it always right?
Usually for that one, yeah. Sometimes they'll change it up, but not for that one.
Okay.
So now we got guys in hazmat suits. Always a good sign. Pretty sure the last game I showcased was like something about stopping a nuclear missile from going
I'm
off.
still very concerned about the oxygen tanks.
What, you're not concerned about the Oriental Fiddles?
I mean, why would we?
No, those, like, they don't explode. Let's go ahead and deal with, like, the biggest threat first, the explosions, and we'll work our way down to the fiddle.
For this guy's fists.
Yeah, I'm more worried about the fist
I'm
than
up
the
against the
fiddle.
puzzle piece. Ah!
Go!
But yeah, there's these puzzle pieces you can pick up. I don't see them too often, but they just give you extra photos for the credits. Or
Okay.
fragments of them. And I've never seen more than like a couple in a single playthrough.
Damn.
Damn.
I just love, like, when media
knock on the
made in
ground,
another country, like, just throw English swears in. It's so funny to me for some reason. I don't know why. Like,
Yeah, and sometimes when they knock you down, they go, "Poor baby."
poor baby. It was a good jump. No! Oh, okay, that worked.
Yeah, you have a desperation move if you're familiar with beat 'em ups, where if you spend a little health, you can get out of the grab.
Ah, okay. I don't think I was actually aware of that. Uh-oh. Caution! It's this guy!
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Did he just stab you with the banana? No, that's a circus pin.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Your captain is long dead.
Oh, that's not good. He just turned
Alright,
into Missile Lee!
Yep. It's a great name, isn't it?
I don't know what it means.
I don't even know how this applies here. I don't see any missiles on him at all.
Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe his fists are like missiles or something. Ow.
Poor baby.
Oh, I love Missile Lee. He's so good. I feel like fighting with flags on your back is not very easy to do. But then again, maybe they add like a little
What's
air
funny-
resistance so you don't fall over as easily.
Yeah. What's funny was I was practicing, I had like a really good Missile Lee fight, and now he's just being a meanie person.
Oh, you didn't have a gun before. But now you've got a gun, you can just shoot him.
And I can throw it at him too.
Hmm.
Ow.
Poor baby.
Poor
yeah.
baby.
Poor baby. Oh, jeez, this dude. Oh,
Don't
here
worry,
he goes.
we're beating him down. Give him a little rush down.
Yeah, time for Blue Lee.
I've got our bench back.
What?
Yeah, for some reason, when you pick him up, when you pick up his suitcase, he starts with a bench.
I don't understand. That's weird, but okay.
Don't worry.
Okay, we gotta beat up
There you are.
Doc
I've
Brown.
been expecting you.
Yeah, you have.
I have
Oh,
taken
no!
my body to destroy you.
What? That was a transformation. That was more magical than magical girl transformations, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Bongo.
Yeah, Wolf Hongo.
Yeah, Wolfongo.
So our captain's dead. We're trying to save somebody's daughter. I'm not sure whose.
The daughter of somebody.
Ow. Ah. For whatever reason, this guy's like really easy to beat when you have projectiles.
Yeah. We're back
'Cause,
in
like, if you get-
crispiness, but I think let's go ahead and just give it a minute or
I
two.
mean,
see if-
we're basically,
Oh, yeah, there it goes. I think it's cleared up. We're good.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why that happens. I've been trying to figure out ways to fix it.
Okay. He is more Hongo than Wolf. Let me tell you. What is a Hongo? Does that mean anything?
Yes.
Maybe it's his last name. He definitely isn't very Wolf, though.
Wolf is clearly the title, not the descriptor.
Ah, yeah. You know what? We should use animals as titles.
Like.
Just like
Wolf
you,
is
you're
clearly-
Corndan.
Yeah.
And that's
See.
time.
Oh, time! Bam!
Thank you.
And we got a hearty thank you. That's what you get for beating this game.
Cultural heritage is back! Oh no. Ah! Cultural heritage is pissed.
Well,
And
you would
Now
be
we're in the
too.
dirty water.
You gross.
But we foiled Wolf Hongo's plot of launching a missile.
Well, good.
And-
Thank you.
I know, it's totally worth it just for that thank you.
Oh, there's Hombo Chen. Maybe that's Wolf Hombo. Oh, puzzle piece? Okay. Oh, look at all of them. They're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
So
were
like
friends.
normally if you got enough puzzle pieces, they'd show different backgrounds here instead of this black screen.
Oh. Wow.
But we didn't get those because why do we need them?
We don't know where they are, just sometimes they show up. And there's not exactly a whole lot of
We got
information
one
on this
puzzle
game.
piece. I love it. Oh, no.
Yep.
Uh-oh, drama.
Your game over food.
My game over food. I love the game over food. Lifelike, violent, strong. Is there any way to show the intro real fast?
I'm hoping if it goes by a couple times, it should show. If it doesn't show it now, after like a year where it sits here for a moment,
Okay.
I'm really hoping because it's fantastic. It is impossible to read.
Okay, fingers crossed. Come on, Asian Dynamite, you can do it.
Come on, Asian Dynamite, I believe in you.
Thank you.
We've been culturally enriched.
Oh, yeah. Lifelike, violent, strong.
Oh, nope, it's doing this first. So basically it runs through like one or two of these and then it goes through. I wish there was like a way I could like press a button to skip it. But none of the buttons do anything here.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a tiny bit of time where we could... Oh,
yeah.
I don't know, unless you're in a rush to go to sleep, Corndan. Are you a sleepy boy?
I mean,
It only take like a minute or two.
You can wait. Yeah, we'll wait.
Okay.
Besides, you can get a taste of the other characters.
Yeah, look at her dance.
Look at that, doing the Macarena.
Always helpful. Macarena is definitely appropriate
I remember being
for
so
anything.
into that in the 90s.
Oh yeah, I remember I was in 5th grade when I first heard the Macarena.
Yeah. God, it was everywhere. And I have no idea how it got so popular. And then it just disappeared just like that.
I mean, it was okay. Oh no, we've got a jester lady.
Yeah. She's really good. Just a bit like awkward to play as.
Oh, scary.
This next, here we go. Here's the intro.
Uh-oh. What? I also like that Okay, Doc Brown, there we go. How are you supposed to read this? Asian Dusk? What?
Yeah, they're demanding a ransom. They've put missiles.
Maybe
right
the
on
building
boat.
is a missile. Oh no.
But yeah, that was the intro.
That was a little too fast.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, Shentok, everything that you bring is a joy. Like, seriously, I never know what it's gonna be. And sometimes it is Asian Dynamite.
Look, I only bring the best Asian Dynamite, the finest quality.
It's true. And what a quality that was. That was certainly up there in the various types of quality that exist. Yeah.
I love this game.
I'm glad I have a Halloween submission too coming up.
Oh yeah.
We should start talking. People, submit your best Halloween stuff. We did it last year. Let's do it this year.
Everybody,
yes,
yeah.
Please.
If you have any scary games in mind, we definitely love to do Halloween episodes. And, you know, having 1, 2, maybe even 3 weeks, I'm fine making it scary as long as we can. All you have to do is type !DMUB either in Twitch chat. If you're watching not during the show and watching on YouTube, you can still hop over there, twitch.tv/Brossentia. Nightbot is always lurking and is always listening. !DMUB will get you the submission form as well as the link to see all of the previous shows that we have had. If you submit, we don't require you to be a big streamer. We're fine with showcases, with speed runs, with high score attempts. Basically, as long as we are having fun, we want to have you. So, new and old alike, please do submit. Also, many thanks to... What's that, Shentok?
As I say, you must be as big of a streamer as Corndan.
Yeah, you don't even have to be... like, your title doesn't have to be corn. It could be, like, peas, carrots.
I haven't streamed something for myself in a long time, so I mean that's not a hard bar. Like you can trip over that bar.
Exactly. Carrot Dan.
Carrot Dan. Yeah, are we gonna degrade you from your corn status?
I like carrots more than corn.
What? Okay.
I like carrots more than
I
corn.
mean, I heard what you said, but okay.
I know. I'm just asserting it.
Go ahead. You can assert. Thank you, everybody. I think maybe out of all the people who are streaming, we could go. Let's see. You know what? P-Seg is doing the new Phasmophobia update. That is a good place to raid. So let's raid P-Seg and let's raid with Poor Baby. Poor baby.
Oh, man.
Poor baby. All right. I'll see you later, Shentok and Corndan. Take
Have a
care.
good night, y'all. Take
Have
care.
a good night, friends.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Poor baby.
Dang it, Shentok, you've got me looking up